recording it at the same time is gonna go. Because normally it's not that bad. Yes, I'm literally live right now.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see when the encoding starts going to bad. When the encoding starts going to Mexico, that's when it's bad.
So, guys, one thing about Greg, if you haven't heard him in a while, you need to make sure you have to say, Greg, you're muted.
Yes, you have to.
Gotcha.
It happens all the time during all the games we're in.
No.
He's like talking to us and thinks that we're ignoring him.
Oh no.
Okay, so far it's been.
I'm gonna make it.
So what? Free food and grog.
I'm making text to speech. I'm making text to speech. Anyways, Dane, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, it's been the first minute now. Encoding has not gone to shit.
Yay!
Oh, finally, Grumpy, Mr. Perry the Platypus. It's your first time viewing, despite the fact that you've watched it. This is your first
Exactly.
First time chatting.
I'm always watching the chat, low-key. I have it in another tab, so I just alt-tab sometimes whenever I hear something funny or some shit. But I never say anything.
Fair enough. Also, hey, one of my friends is here. Hi, Amy.
Ooh, Amy Amaterasu. Bro, that's scary.
It's scary.
I'm sorry. Don't be afraid of the fact that she's named after the goddess of creation or something shit like that. Goddess of the sun. Sorry.
She's the goddess of the sun and the friendship for everyone. Amy. I would definitely imagine that Amy, that just nickname as a whole is just derived from the game Okami, because Amy is the nickname of Matarasu in that game. But yeah, she's the mother of the gods and the goddess of the sun.
Well, also, just fair warning, my delivery that's supposed to come yesterday from what it's telling me seems to be at my house right now, so I'm expecting a knock any moment, or a message saying to me to go get it, just so you guys know ahead of time.
Oh, bro,
that is fine.
You leave. That's it, bro.
I leave.
I'll prepare the drow ambush just at the perfect time. Don't worry.
Awesome, perfect.
Bro, I gotta trim my mustache. This is annoying me.
So, I'm going to start off by saying that we recently had a very interesting character submitted to our group. We went from having no magical crafting to all the magical crafting. Greg joining in with the wizard Akira Ito has craft wondrous items, scribe scrolls, craft magical arms and weapons, or arms and armor, and craft construct.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So the fact that we have now 6 players, 2 of which have their own companions, one of you, which I have encouraged to take the leadership feat, which with itself is going to come with at least 1 cohort and a handful of followers. You guys are set up to essentially.
Don't worry about it, Perry.
Going to War and Kingdom scale at some point down the line in like 4 levels or so.
But followers, like we're gonna have NPCs with us.
Well,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Perry.
The idea of the leadership feat is that you get essentially 1 like player character character sheet following you around as a cohort, and then you have a whole bunch of just minions just following around like a posse. Like let's just say a small gang of very enthusiastic farmers with pitchforks and torches and such.
With the leadership feat, you could maybe attempt the peasant railgun.
I'll inquire about that later.
I'm just gonna be honest. If 𝓮𝓵𝓷 does ever pick up the leadership feat, be prepared for there to be 2 of him instead.
Peasant railgun. Wait, what? Oh no, bro. That's confusing.
You have 𝓮𝓵𝓷 and then 𝓮𝓵𝓷 Light, essentially a second brawler.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck yes. Let's be honest here.
We put them in the arena, we pick our favorite, that one's a new 𝓮𝓵𝓷, guys.
I really want to have create control over the race that 𝓮𝓵𝓷 Light is going to be. because it would be so funny to have be a halfling or a gnome.
Okay, I will be honest, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾, if I remember correctly about the rulings of leadership, and that is the fact of, well, I do pretty much get to design the character. I don't get to choose exactly what race it is.
I want to say you don't get to decide exactly what it does. I do believe you get to design your cohort.
Hold on, I'm on the page.
Yeah. Anyways, let us get started at least.
Yeah.
There is in a little bit, I believe, 7 minutes until Dane has to go, or I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So
good Tumblr for that.
So basically, you guys were on your way back to Beckton Village, to park your crate and carriage, your crate and horse, essentially, and go on foot to get to the underground again, because you decided you want to go and have a checky there. You felt ready and decided, you know what, this is the right course of action, let us go back there. On your way back, on the day before you were to reach Beckton, you were ambushed in the middle of the night by 3 gnolls, which you promptly dispatched of. And it is, since then, you went back to sleep. Dane still being under the effect of Keep Watch. They sat and watched vigilantly as the night passed with no incident. It is now the morning of, let me check the calendar. It is the morning of Star Day, 17th of 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓴. And yeah, you guys are one way away from like 1/2 day or so away from Beckton to travel.
So I am putting the loot in the loot channel. So that way it's not lost.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
No,
no, I
kind
can
sir,
delete it once
have you
we
been-
figure out what things are, but...
Well, kind
Yeah.
sir, have you been enjoying the,
I do
travel,
believe you did
the
not.
carriage?
You guys did not do. We didn't have time to do the spellcraft checks. So if you want
No.
to, you can have those now.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, while
First
they're doing that,
potion!
𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾 is addressing
No.
addressing the old friend that we now have come back for us.
He's come back from his scouting.
Yeah.
You've been gone for so long. How's the scouting been? 𝓲𝓪𝓷 says as he stares directly at Greg, who is quiet.
He's a very light shade of blue with just pure white eyes.
I have a few questions about that race on that screenshot. It looks like it's from an anime.
Yeah, it is from anime, but he
is?
wanted to use it.
Yes,
and
it
he is
is.
a race. He is a
What
race
anime?
known as a Samsaran. The Samsarans are technically, well, I wouldn't say functionally immortal. They are spiritually immortal. Their soul keeps getting reincarnated.
Ha! Ha!
So I've been out scouting, right?
Sorry,
Yeah,
going,
that
yes.
is the way we are. That's the way
where
we
we're
are
leaning.
essentially cutting it.
Yeah. You've been on scouting for a while now. Kind of
Yeah.
glad to see you back, though.
I think that's correct. I just failed on the first potion.
Oh
Okay,
no.
I'll wait for you to go through and I'll do mine.
I just failed on the second potion, and I am
Oh,
swapping
no.
dice already.
Swapping dice already.
Potion,
Sometimes they're
amulet.
very
Yes.
nice to be reincarnators. It's very nice.
Okay.
I have a few questions about that, but I'll wait.
They're cool. I actually
Yeah.
have them as the leader of my 5th edition setting.
Basically,
They do sound very cool.
let's just leave it at this. Some Sarans, even though they're soul reincarnate, they don't like. It's not like New Game Plus. It's like New Game Plus in the games where your entire level and stuff is reset. You get a small bonus to your skills based on what you did in your previous playthrough. You get small flashes here and there, but not really much to be coherent, like going finding your old elven friend after you died.
Interesting.
That's an 18 for the amulet.
Okay.
18 for the amulet.
Mhm.
Let me go and double check.
Oh, and technically, we need to identify the wand.
Oh, we do? Okay.
Oh.
I mean, it says what it is.
It It was marked with a small tag, and 18 is not going to be enough.
Okay, that's
Alright,
fair.
I'll roll my
failed them
3
all.
then.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, dude.
2.
So what were you
Three.
trying to
23,
do?
23, and 10.
It's a phenomenal
know-
question, Greg.
You know the two
Phenomenal
potions to be a potion of light, a potion of cure light, and a potion of cure moderate.
Ooh, okay.
Can I try and
Gotcha.
identify the amulet?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second to get to my character because I completely forgot where the character sheet is. There it is. All right.
I want to say it's a plus 13 you have for your spellcraft.
Yep,
Nice.
Nice.
that's a 28.
It's an
Very
amulet,
nice.
an amulet of natural armor plus 1.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yep. You're sharing with this with the group.
Okay.
So natural armor, we've touched on this before, but just to mention it like more and proper. You have armor bonus, you have enhancement bonus, and then you have armor bonus. All of these stack on top of each other, as well as shield bonus and stuff like that. So natural armor is like
Chuleta.
your skin, like you wear it and your skin and flesh starts getting
Becomes harder. Yeah.
So it becomes like a second layer of armor underneath the steel.
It also
Which-
means that it can stack with other unnatural bonuses.
To some degree, it doesn't make sense because like if that works, if that stacks, then why couldn't it just not have a piece of like chain shirt underneath a piece of full plate? But
Yeah,
just trust
basically.
me, mechanics wise, this is how it works. Natural armor needs if you want to have stacking ACs, you're gonna have to have different types of arm bonuses, and natural
Yeah.
armor is one such type.
Well,
Actually, never mind. It says gives an enchantment bonus to natural armor, which means if you have just normal natural armor, this will stack.
Okay.
Never mind.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's an enhancement bonus.
Yes. So technically, Raw can have it,
Yes, he can.
but
But-
I do
yeah.
think it should go towards our more squishy members.
Like,
I wonder who you mean by that. I'm saying that in character, by the way.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, well, she rubs the back of her head.
does
you-
Vivian want it?
She suddenly looks worried. I don't remember your name.
He's like, oh, that's okay. I don't remember it sometimes too. My name's Kira. Wait, no, I do remember it.
Well, in case you forgot mine, I'm Vivian. And she waves.
He'll give a wave back, even though they're not that far from each other.
So, care to explain how you look like visually and what you are clothed in?
Absolutely. So, visually, my character looks almost very, it's like a very, very off-white, but it's so close to white that it's almost impossible to tell. So, to better explain it, he's got gold accents all along his body, down his arms, down his legs. Well, not gold accents, but basically just almost an entirely white body. With his clothing looks really, really antiquated, like just beyond antiquated. It's not that bad. It's not like he's not well off. It's just his clothes look really, really old. For example, he's just wearing kind of like a cloak that a researcher might wear, and he has a few trinkets around his neck. Small little tools or little magnifying glasses to look at text closer. As for his other vestments, he's wearing a shirt, some plain pants, a tool belt which is full, and he has a bag on his left and a handy haversack over his chest. And other than that, he is wearing some really, really, really worn out shoes. Leather shoes.
Okay.
But other than that, he's got just blank white eyes. You can't see any irises. His hair is also very, very white. And he just kind of fidgets when no one's looking. There's like fidgeting with his hands or like twiddling his thumbs every 5 seconds or so.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So,
You're good.
So my youngest cousin got a Pokemon Diamond for Christmas,
Oh god.
and he also got given my phone number. So I'm essentially a Nintendo helpline for him. Yesterday alone, I was on the phone with him for a complete total of like 70 minutes or so combined.
Oh. Well,
Anyways.
I mean, there are worse things to be.
Yeah, basically just had to send him a message saying like I don't have time to talk right now, but send me your messages like if there's something you need help with. He's at the point where he doesn't read English, but he's gotten to Mount Coronet.
Oh wow.
Right before that.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah,
Well, I was thinking either you, Akira, or Blonde. Where'd he go?
you get a strong feeling that he's sleeping in the chest.
Oh, okay. It's really
So-
comfy in the chest.
So, by the way, could everyone describe how they look to me so I can just get a general feel? Sorry.
Well,
Jeez.
currently, most of us are in our bedtime armor.
our light armor.
Yeah.
They look so casually at that.
I am a small-sized purple and black frog.
Wow.
With black hair. I'm currently wearing a very silvery chain shirt. And just like a dressing gown.
Nice.
Look very creepy
Dressing.
as I'm covered in blood.
Oh, lovely.
Covered in blood. Interesting.
Yeah, I like how Vivian makes a note of that.
I smote the frick out of that cleric.
True.
Also, I believe you were standing in the splash zone as Azrael was swinging.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Like technically,
Yeah,
speaking,
not to
I should be
mention-
covered in blood, head to toe
I-
as well.
Not to mention, Azrael's splash zone is huge.
Yeah.
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 So-
It's very fun.
Kind of creepy. I have yellow frog-like eyes.
Yeah, that is disturbing. Moderately. 'Cause you look like a toad person, right, Viv or Kage?
I look more like a tree frog than a toad.
Oh.
Ra
okay.
looks more like a toad than I do.
Okay. Okay. I was
the
between
toad
you and
race
Ross.
is
Okay.
the toad race likes to eat the frog race.
What? No way. Roz race.
Oh, yeah,
what's
those
your
guys.
No.
No,
way.
no,
Okay,
not
okay.
Ra's race.
Okay.
Bogarts, I
Okay.
believe,
That's-
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Bogarts is what I'm
Boggarts.
referring to. Yeah.
Or I don't know how it's pronounced, but yeah, those things.
So
Boggarts.
cannibalism.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Not even say
cannibalism-
they're different. They're different
Actually-
races.
Moderately.
Actually, yes,
Actually-
because cannibalism
Kind of
in Pathfinder in Galarian is
any
notified
sentient.
as eating another
Okay.
sentient race. So a human eating a Grippler is also technically cannibalism.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So it's
And
any
cannibalism-
sentient race.
Yeah, cannibalism is notified as eating another sentient race, and that is frowned upon generally.
Yeah.
It is an evil act.
Generally.
Yeah.
So if you're not evil, so if you are evil, it'd be cool. It'd be like, hey, congratulations.
Well, then again, like not all evil people enjoy every evil act. So you can
That's a
have
good point.
you can have the ruler of a country, like you can have a ruler of
Staunchly
Cheliax who
opposed.
are like this definitely evil. Like the ruler of Cheliax, Queen Abigail II of the thrice damned
Rice
House
down,
of
toss
Throne.
Yeah.
She is definitely like lawful evil, but she may not enjoy partaking in the eating of the lesser races, for example, Eve, just because she is evil.
All hail the queen.
Yes, all hail the Queen.
Yeah, though now I'm looking at like typical Gripplies and I'm looking for their. Oh, it doesn't actually. Oh, it has neutral. The race is neutral.
Generally neutral.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's basically just like a blanket statement, like most of these are
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. To describe mine right now, since it is night, you would see him. Oh, he's a pretty tall drow, 5'10", He is a light blue kind of skin color. He has an eye patch over one eye that isn't there anymore. And he's wearing a spider silk bodysuit. Covers most of his body.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, kinky.
Well, like you read my mind. I was thinking about making a joke like that, but yeah, it's spare. Humiliation.
Alright, Ezra, you're up.
Bro. Alright, more or less, bro. I don't know. I'm not really good at the whole roleplay part. I'm not gonna lie.
Dog it.
But more or less identical to the picture I have of him, like with the same exact wild hair, the skin color. Cause fetchlings were like gray, right? Kind of.
Fetchlings
really
are
whitish.
they're generally they're muted in color and slightly transparent.
Ooh, okay, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But physically speaking, probably either average to above average, slightly above average. Wearing the chainmail or whatever our light armor is, and yeah, just chilling.
I just want to say, physically, without blood raging, you have a strength score of 18. You are technically far above average. Average
yeah?
There's 10.
Average
Average
is
is
10. You are henge as hell.
I'm hella ripped. I like that. I like that.
Let's just say it like this: if your muscle were made for show, you'd easily trump Arnold Schwarzenegger as far as Mr. Universe goes.
Yeah. What's your con mod?
I'm swole.
I want to say it's
no.
15 for him, 15 or
What does that
16.
mean?
Okay.
Constitution.
He also looks
Okay.
healthy.
Oh, okay. Good.
He's a healthy buffet.
He's
Yeah.
a healthy boy. Healthy boy.
He's a healthy big boy.
He's been eating his vegetables.
Yeah, bro.
And we'll save 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾𝓲𝓵 and 𝓮𝓺𝓵 for when they are back.
Yeah.
Speaking
Yeah,
of which,
Dane was a little
On the
upset
milk.
that he's missing Greg describing himself.
You're okay. I'll describe it for him when he's back.
In detail, in great detail.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so it is starting to become daytime. Like I said, as you guys are waking up, I would imagine. I'll just assume that the I'll just assume that the think that you washed essentially off the blood, had a small exchange before going back to bed and then waking up.
Yeah. Essentially start making breakfast.
Oh, I can help
Morning
with that.
routines.
I can help with the
Vivian, roll
breakfast
me
part.
a will save, please.
Oh no, not again.
Not again.
Another dice goes to jail.
Oh my god, Kai, what was the roll?
Oh, baby.
It was a 12.
Oh god, yep.
A modified 12?
Modified
modified-
12, yeah.
Oh my.
Oh, that will say.
That's good shit.
So you're standing there currently making breakfast.
Does it burn?
You have decided to take it upon yourself to start making breakfast because no one else was up at this hour, and hey, figured might as well. So you're sitting there with your pot over the fire, just swirling in some of the dried meats, and you feel a
Spontaneously
feeling.
combust.
Yeah, you feel a feeling you have not felt in about a week.
Oh.
And you look down into the stew, and all you can see is what feels like all of the gubbins, all of the little meaty bits, just resting at the bottom of the pot, dried, shriveled, and burnt, with a pile of dust surrounding them. As you just see the smouldering eyes appear on two of the tomatoes. I see you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and you can go
And-
fuck off.
And the world returns to normal after that
Dumb.
little exchange.
Bro, wait. So Vivi's arch enemy is Sauron. Cool.
Oh no, it wasn't
Well,
one. It
More like
was two.
smog. More like smog.
Smog.
You're
But he
using
can
that
see
thing.
us though, bro. But
sees
he has
her.
the eye of Sauron.
No,
Okay, so
he
it's
can
the eye of
see
smog.
me.
Only
The eye
her.
of smog. Oh. Oh,
I had to
bro, that's
pass my
creepy.
save. I did not pass the save
Oh no.
because I rolled a 3.
Oh, Viv.
On the bright
Yeah,
side,
smash that dice.
we're not in town at least.
Yeah.
Bro, let the dragon pull up, bro. Wait, when do I transform into a dragon? Like way later on, right?
Yeah, it's level 20.
Wait, fuck off. That's
Actually,
bullshit.
you do get Form of the Dragon before level 20.
Ooh. Not know what that does, but okay. It sounded OP. Follow the dragon.
No, Form of the Dragon.
Form.
Form of the Dragon is a spell, and as a draconic bloodline, Blood Rager, you get. Let's see here. At 16th level, you transform into the dragon of your type, as per the spell Form of the Dragon 2. When you get to 20th level, you gain immunity to sleep paralysis and your energy type, and you also gain blind sense 60.
Blind sense?
Yes.
What's
You can
that?
see perfectly 60 feet around you, even if there's stuff in the way.
Oh
Yep.
shit! On top of the dark vision and gray vision shit I have.
Hmm?
That's pretty cool.
Basically, to some degree, your dark vision is essentially useless if you have blind sense.
Oh, because the blind sense is better?
Yes.
Blind sense.
Yeah.
Blind
So,
sense.
blind sense, you could be permanently blinded and
And
you still see
see?
everything.
You can
Okay,
see
wow.
invisible creatures because you essentially sense their being instead of
What
sensing
the
like
fuck?
visually.
You're one with the force at that fucking point. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But then again, it's always on level
badass.
20, and this is a constant effect. You don't need to be blood raging to get that. But anyways, back
Wow.
to the matter at hand.
Yeah, back to power
Um,
leveling me to 20 as soon as possible. What?
Just channel all the experience into Asbury.
EXP dump.
Well, I go and make sure the meat's not actual, or the chunks are not actually burnt.
Oh yeah,
I
like
guess-
after the visuals fade, you see that the stew is just as perfectly healthy as it was before.
Very nice.
Can I help with this?
Hmm?
Can I help with the breakfast? Because I do have that profession we talked about.
I mean, the breakfast is basically already made, but yeah, sure. When you wake up and you notice it, then yeah.
Gotta make it some pizzazz, bro. We gotta pizzazz it up. Add
That's
that
just good.
secret grass.
That secret. Oh, well, no, not secret grass.
No, I meant secret Greg, like that secret Greg ingredient.
Special ingredient.
There you go.
Oh,
There you go,
God.
there you
Gregedian.
Russians. I would say that you improved the breakfast a little bit more than usual, but it's not to like a monumental degree, like to the point of
Yeah.
like, oh, you're like you toss it together some flour you happen to have and make like some unovened bread to have besides it, some pitas or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a good.
I mean, it's basically trail ration soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we
Sweet
have
bread.
bread to go with it, and dip in it.
Beautiful.
Rod gets
Yeah,
his
I'm
ration
down.
in the morning, as now Akira sees a giant, a medium-sized frog.
You'll see Akira just look at the frog, come up to it, and go, "Hello, frog," and pat on the top of its head.
Rod gives him a sniff.
He's got a weird smell to him, but he smells like boy. I don't know. Boy.
Yeah.
Just imagine Kratos saying "boy," and that's basically
Boy,
what I
yeah,
meant to say there.
that's it. Yeah.
Boy,
Oh my god.
boy.
So, yeah, I guess once everyone eats their, like, 3-star meal, because I assume Vivian made a 2-star meal, and the bread brings it to 3 stars.
We'll see what happens.
3.5.
We'll see what happens.
Greg's
it's not-
fine for her.
It is
It's
not
fine.
enough to make it a. It's not enough to make it like a monumental difference.
For
It
now.
makes it. It makes it a. It makes. It was always a good like a warm meal is always nice.
Yeah.
Adding like a little extra to it makes it a little bit nicer. It's not. It's not anything life changing essentially.
Okay.
Well, we eat
Yeah.
our bread and trail ration soup.
Chill ration soup, yep.
Also, to be fair, you guys could be having that in the back of the. You can technically, to some degree, make that at the back of the car if you make a. If you make a. Ugh,
We
a
need to put a
contained
fire.
truck.
I was gonna say we need to do a fire pit in the back of the
The wagon. So we're gonna have
wagon.
a food wagon.
You can have a just talking from random bullshit. You can make a pan and pan suggestion. You can like have a big metal pan with like hot coals on it.
Oh,
as
do
long
it
as
like
you
Dutch oven style.
As long as you keep it smoldering, you like to have a
Sauce.
pan and then resting under the pan on top of the coals.
Ooh, yeah, we might have to do that. Because right now I think we only have one iron pot.
No,
Yeah.
I do believe Akira has some more cooking utensils because.
Oh yeah. I do.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I can hear that you don't want to know how much I have. Pencils
Doesn't
in
want to
that.
share, bro. Not it's secret, bro. It's top secret. Akira business type.
that's
We
Akira business.
That's
Okay.
Akira business, bro. Dude, I do want to know what anime your screenshot is from. I
I
would
will
like
tell you later.
Okay,
Okay,
bet.
that works.
That's
I'll
fair.
put it in
Alright.
general. I'll put it in general.
Okay.
Bet.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you guys finish up your morning business, and who is taking point on driving the on driving Horsey McHorsington and Carty McCartyface? Carty McCartyface is his new
I
name.
forget that's what we named them, bro.
Well, to be fair, you guys didn't get to it quick enough, so I named it
You
Horsey
named
McHorsington and Wagging Wagon.
Yeah, no.
You guys have yet to change it.
You're keeping it.
I'm leaving it, bro. Yeah, the
Like-
bugs, bro. Why do I
Like
keep
the
it?
ship the internet's christened Boaty McBoatface, that people said, nah, instead we're going to name it Benedict Cumberbatch, and instead, wait, was it Cumberbatch? Anyways, they named it after nature documentarian, and instead named a submersible on that boat, Boaty McBoatface. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Never ask the internet questions.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes,
internet?
otherwise we got a horse named Horse McHorsington.
And you got Gunny McAnderson.
Gunny
Yeah.
McGunderson.
Which also technically I take partial credit for.
Yeah, you take credit. You get credit for it. You inspired it.
You should.
Okay, time to get
Ooh.
out the tiny dice because they love me.
They love you. Maybe.
Maybe.
You guys are rebelling against Chicago right now.
Did you do? Yeah, it doesn't sound like you did your daily sacrifice.
Yeah, that's
Fucked
kind
up,
of hard
Kage.
when I can't drink Mountain Dew or Doritos. Or eat Doritos.
Still,
Oh,
you don't
wow.
drink Doritos. You eat them.
You fear that purple fire living in your basement. That's what you do.
Anyway.
No, it
Anyway.
was kind of a curse because my dice were rolling middle of the road yesterday.
What? Oh, you mean like not good, not bad?
Like 14.
Middle of the road.
Okay.
So yeah.
Crow
Anyways,
part because daylight
back
bad.
to business. You guys decide to ride. I don't know if you guys are going decent speed or not, but let's just say, for the sake of time, that you arrive in Beckton a little bit before evening. So it's around 6 or so. I suppose that would be evening, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Early evening.
Early evening.
Well, we should get beds for the night.
We should also check to see if the cleric actually came.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that it might be better to do that in the morning when he's actually open.
True.
I would actually have Vivian and Vivian roll me a. Actually, no, Vivian and Azray roll me a perception roll.
I'm scared.
Don't worry.
You're just noticing something. You're fine.
Guys, the dice actually love me. Or these dice
Hey, there
actually
you go,
love me.
There you go.
I got a 12.
Nice.
I got a 10. That's bullshit. Nah,
Hold
get
on.
jumped.
12 plus
jumped.
3. I got a 15, well, duck.
I can make perception too, right? No, wait.
Well,
This isn't.
This
This
is
is for
based-
something important.
This is just noting because these carriers have been here before. They recall
yeah.
the areas because they've been here physically. They recall it in better detail. so they are more liable to notice changes and stuff. And
I don't
Vivian
notice shit.
notices that instead of just one silhouette over at Lily's blacksmith, she notices two.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll go and
She's got
I'll go
some
and say hi.
company.
Akira will follow.
At a distance. No.
Respectful distance.
Out of respect for the polite, out of respect for
For character reasons, he will be following uncomfortably close.
He's sniffing her hair.
No, he's just like almost stumbling over her a few times, like, oh, sorry. And then he goes
Oh,
back,
sorry,
and then a few
so
seconds,
sorry.
and then a few seconds later, it happens again. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So-
Excuse me.
So with a
I didn't
so with a
mean
taller character essentially every so often kicking you in the metallic shins as you walk towards the blacksmith, you notices that there's Lily, and you can only assume that the other person beside her, being a human male, might potentially be an apprentice.
What? Oh shit, Lily
Hello,
got an
Lily.
apprentice.
Oh, how you doing there, lad? You came through here in a hurry last time. What happened?
You smash your mother like.
Well, last time I came through, I was going to go bury Charon.
She goes pale as you mentioned that.
Yeah, she remembers her.
Yeah. I thought it was rude to, keep him waiting this long in Magnamar.
She oh wait, never mind. She would have wait, would she have known?
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, right,
mentioned it to
right.
her.
Oh yeah, right. In that case, yeah, she just instead of just going pale, she just has the same solemn expression that she had back then. Well, glad to see that you've made it at least here without incident, at least. I
Yeah,
hope that we all hope that he's in a better place.
I hope so too. Who's your new friend?
Oh, this right here. I waddled into town just a little bit before you came blazing through, as it were, and him and his brother decided that, well, what was it said again? You ran away from home? Yes. Didn't really like our home, so we sort of ran. Anyways, yeah, this is it. This
Yeah.
here is what's it? I think friend. Friend was his name, I think. And if I remember correctly, didn't your brother Brady decide to help out at the general store? Was that it? Yes. I recall Buddy saying that he was going there. Anyways, decided to take him on as apprentice, and he's been showing some skill, that's for sure.
Oh,
Nothing.
good.
Nothing groundbreaking in the terms of my work, I suppose, but hey, he can make it.
Everyone's got to start somewhere. Right?
Everyone. Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Nope, never mind. Anyways, you should go over to Marina's place and get yourself sorted, unless you're just passing by, that is.
Oh, no, we're gonna stay the night and then, go on a little adventuring.
Huh. But like, so, where are you going, I suppose? Or are you keeping that a secret?
I think we're keeping, well, you may know where we're going. They don't. Let's just say we're going down.
Well, you got me clothes, that's for sure.
Yes. Down.
Oh wait, never mind. Let's see here. Was Lily?
Yeah, she's a
I don't
council member, I thought.
I forget. Let's see. I think. Oh wait, never mind. No, it would be Philly Lily Marina, the dwarf dude, and not friend?
Yeah.
No. Franf was
Franf.
it?
Yes, Frank.
Yeah, so she would know, and she just nods and was like, well, I wish you luck then.
Oh, thank you.
I need to open some notes. I completely forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I completely forgot the name of the dwarf dude. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽. That was it. 𝓓𝓪𝓷𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽. Honorary council member. I wrote it on the Becton thing. So yeah. So you guys are going to Marinas then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. As you walk in the door, actually, how are you guys doing it? Who's walking in first?
Let's see. It'd be me and Azrae who know the lay of the town.
Yeah,
But if you go first, you may have a cure with you coming before Azri.
that's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Next to Azrae, then.
Next to Azri.
Yeah, bro. Let's hold hands, dog. Let's hold hands. We can hold
Arms
hands
interlocked, you know.
Getting stuck in the door, trying to enter simultaneously.
Exactly.
Nah, bro, sideways, dog. Sideways. After the
Sideways.
first bump, then we turn sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Crow will be following the rear.
Hello, Marina.
Oh, hi there! Nice seeing you back home. I heard some. I was told by Lily that you were blasting through town a couple of days ago. And anyways, enough about that. I'm guessing you're here for a stay since you're entering, or are you here for or just here for some food?
We're here for a stay. We're gonna stay the night and then leave out in the morning.
Hmm.
Hmm?
I'm just humming to myself. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I believe we got let's see, was there room for? Oh dear, you look a little bit more of the a wee few more heads than last time.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Lucky for you, I do happen to have rooms enough, I suppose. I got one big one open for 4. And there's a bit cramped in there, I suppose. But hey, it's a common room of sorts. And then I got my standard 2 and 2 rooms.
Oh, well, I'll take the usual for myself. And then, do you boys want to just bunk together?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Also, I just realised that I messed up a little bit as well because technically you guys are two down in comparison to your regular numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
What?
a night stay and some food is going to be 8 silver per.
Okay. Does Ra also need to pay?
That's
Well,
allowed.
No. I don't mind. I'm just making sure so that way I give you the right amount.
Well, I see. As far as I see it, it's party group as any other. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to charge him at a standard rate. Saying, well, he got a healthy appetite, that's for sure.
He does. But he's such a good boy. Okay. I took out 16 for my room and board.
You look over at Ron, who's just staring at a cat at the end of the counter.
Ra, cats are friends.
He's not staring hungry. He's just staring curiously. Is all.
Okay.
But yeah.
Does everyone have enough silver, or should I pay for everyone else too?
I can cover my own fare.
Okay.
It is a gold as well for the mooring of the horse and the wagon. Total as is. That is.
Okay. That's out of my gold.
How much gold is room again? Just so I can mark it down quick.
8 silver.
Need silver.
8 silver. Okay.
8 silver, that includes food but not alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol separate. Well, I suppose the food is served with like one serving of like
Of
some
wine.
water, a wine or watered down ale or something like that. Basically, back in the year old medieval days, it was a lot easier for them to just brew the ale as part of the purification instead of just making pure water.
Yeah. Well, no, you got sick off water, but you
Yes.
didn't get sick off ale.
But that's because the ale was treated water. Instead of spending like a lot of time like boiling up the water and even then I suppose I didn't necessarily know about like boiling the water making it safe. They just knew that beer was safe and then made it beer. Then yay, hooray beer! Beer is the health drink of the times.
Yeah.
Yep.
Beer and weak wine. But yeah. The night passes.
Is Akira still like uncomfortably close to Vivian?
No, when he gets his own room, he just goes to his own room.
Okay.
He's not that kind of creepy. He's just kind of bad at social constructs.
There was one common room for 4 people and then some double rooms.
Yeah.
So did you just insist on getting your own room? Was that what happens?
Vivian insisted on getting her own room, yes.
No, I asked about Akira. Does Akira insist on getting his own room as well?
He insists on getting his own room as well.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
that's right.
you
This one.
share a
That's
double
fine.
room.
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
So as soon as Akira goes into his room, just hit almost instantly a click of the lock. I mean, that's what just I imagine because of how I see him at least.
Oh boy. So I just slam the door closed, and there's the click of the lock, and there's no other noise the rest of the night.
I mean, as far as I understand your characters, then yes. I mean, you like to be alone.
For me, basically, you just kind of see Akira get his room, and you're all going up to our rooms. He goes to his room, opens the door, and slowly closes it, and you hear basically just the door lock, and then the sound of just the loudest thump you've ever heard, just like he dropped a bowling ball on the floor, but times 10.
Oh god.
And there's a reason why I say that, but you'll find out if you actually open the door.
We can't.
You can knock on it and ask him.
No, it's fine.
Very good. Privacy.
Yeah. I will say that Vivian is casting Keep Watch on herself tonight.
Yep. Fair.
But yeah. The night, unless anyone else wants to disturb the peace, passes peacefully.
I'm on alert in case of a dragon attack.
Yep.
But yeah, the morning rises.
Oh, I should message 𝓲𝓼 something. Because there is something
no.
she would have done.
From the next room, you hear Akira just struggling to pick up something, and then silence before he opens the door.
And then it's downstairs for a lovely halfling breakfast. Which, for those that don't know, is essentially like imagine a very nice selection of cheese and sausage and like dried meats and stuff like that in not small quantities, but a lot of quantities. A lot of essentially like hobbit breakfast, if you're going to talk Tolkien, because that's basically halflings. There is, I've mentioned it before, but halflings have a special halfling ration, such as basically full of meat, cheese, and sausages and stuff like that. That gives them a bonus to their fair saves if they eat nothing but that for an entire week.
Halflings get some nice bonuses, yeah.
Yeah. If you yeah. Kinda need a reply from the DM. Probably gonna need to make a roll.
Ugh.
It's not a good sign.
I'm trying to remember, but I can't think of a reason for why at this moment in time.
Okay. Cause Vivian doesn't remember all the details other than she failed. So she's
Oh,
looking to see if she was just gravely injured or
are you talking as this as in like you're just going from previous world to this one, or are you talking?
yeah, previous world to this one.
Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, you could just do that as part of like your self-care routine, but you don't notice anything.
Okay.
You don't notice anything that you do not remember getting, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Did everyone
slept-
sleep all right?
I slept great. I had the best pillow in the world.
That's a very specific thing to say.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Actually,
Very specific.
let us roll a. I'm gonna have someone roll a D100. Who wants to do it?
Oh, what?
Do it, Perry. Do it.
What?
Do it.
Anybody else want to do it? Or
Perry,
is it,
on you.
has it fallen onto me?
On you.
It has fallen upon me.
I'm pointing at you.
You embarrassed Perry.
Oh, fuck you. How do I do a D100? I type a
Slash roll.
/roll space 1D100, or you can just do the die icon on the left and click the D100.
Oh my god. That can...
Yeah.
13.
As we remember, not having a pillow in this room. It was like a the mattress itself was like sort of already like a little bit piled up like a mattressy thing, but you don't recall like having a specific item that could be qualified as a pillow. Like there's a whole bunch of blankets.
Talking about me and my room
Yeah.
that I shared with
Yeah.
Crow.
Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah. So wait. So can I ask Ghost if he had a pillow?
I mean, you can just solve it.
What?
You don't recall like if you share a room with Ghost, then you don't recall seeing pillows in your room.
At all. And I can assume that all the rooms are standard.
Yeah, it's up to you. What do you assume?
I mean, I don't know, bro.
It's your assumption, man.
Okay. Okay.
I think you got the cheap run.
Sure did.
I mean, I always have the best pillow as I pat Raw.
But yeah, I will say you do recall from like last time you were here that there's something you could use as a bedding for Ra, but you don't recall like there's not pillows.
Pillow.
There's a whole bunch of blankets essentially.
That makes it even better.
He's just. I guess my character would go ahead and say, "Would you like to see my pillow?"
I'm scared, but sure, you're a craftsman, so yeah, I'd actually be interested. He's a blacksmith, right? So, yeah, I would I would roll the dice on that. Yeah, let's see. I'd be
Okay.
interested.
So he takes up the bag from his side and walks out to an open portion of the floor, and reaches and basically just opens the bag, turns it upside down, and a 100-pound anvil slams down onto the ground.
With the familiar thunk from last night.
You Brian.
He is a blacksmith.
This is my pillow.
You slept on that?
Yeah, it was pretty comfy. I always sleep
Oh.
on it.
Explains a lot.
Then
And people call me weird for sleeping on raw. Okay, ribbit.
It's kind of hard to move around, but it beats any other pillow I've ever tried. Here, I'll show you. And just like struggles to pick it up, like.
careful, careful.
Yeah, bro, be careful. You only strain a muscle there. Yeah. But
And more like careful with the yin.
lugged it up the stairs.
He puts it back in the bag, and the bag's, weight noticeably decreases, and then he just straps it back to his waist.
The bag's weight noticeably decreases.
It's like when you're struggling with like an anvil, but then all of a sudden it's not that heavy anymore.
Huh.
When you're struggling for an anvil.
Yeah. I will say,
Mhm.
for the sake of Dane, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna jump you guys over to being in the wilderness, and we can have a flashback scene for the rest of the town if Dane wants to have something done there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will also side note because I remember we planned this last session. We're leaving the cart and horse in the town,
Here.
and we're going on foot.
Have we
Yes.
decided how long we were gonna leave money for?
I'd say for like 3 days. I'd say, right?
It took
I will
us
tell
like
you.
almost 2 weeks.
Oh, true.
I will tell you this, that it took you about like just going from the metropolis and out took you about 3 days. And
Oh,
then
Okay.
an additional day from the kobold camp back to Becton.
Yeah,
But keeping the wagon and the horse maintained and fed is only a gold per day. So like you guys can leave behind like 30 gold to have
Okay, we leave like
an
insurance, yeah.
and then
Yeah.
just like get back what you don't use. I'm gonna mark it on the calendar like when you guys paid and how much you left.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
30 days is good.
Yeah. 30 days?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
30 gold.
30 days, 30 gold. Let's speed away.
Yeah.
There gold.
Not okay, so that's a 6.
So there's 3 of us right now, 10 gold each.
I mean, if we want to do it that way, that's fine.
Sure, I'll put 10 gold down for 10 days at least.
Okay.
Token setting, tooltip, horsey, and wagony left in Becton. Let's see here. What can we sell? Paid for 30 days. There we go. That should be a tooltip. Now I just need to show it. There we go. So if you hover over horsey on this thing here, not
Hey, sweet.
that you
Yeah.
can see it on Dane's side, but you can hover over and say horsey and that wagon left in Becton, paid for 30 days. That's going to last
Nice.
until the 17th of Rover.
Okay.
You mean the 16th?
No, because today is the 17th. Well, actually, no, technically
There's-
today is the 18th, but you pay on the 17th. Oh, never mind.
There's
Saga.
31 days in Aro.
Erodus. Anyways, bottom line,
Erodus,
just
sorry.
30 days.
No,
30 days, blah de blah. It will be 17th or something like that.
What happens if we're late? That's the big question.
Oh, just back pay.
Okay.
A little bit of a fee because you didn't leave behind enough, but just back pay. It's not like they're gonna execute Horsey if you're late.
Let's execute him in the back.
They're just gonna put him down.
I just don't want them to sell it.
Oh wait! I forgot. That's not the proper wording you use with horses because you don't execute horses; you destroy them.
Oh my god.
That is apparently the proper terminology for like killing a horse.
You
that is
destroy
normally
them.
useful. Yes.
No, that is correct. If a horse
Destroy.
breaks its leg
No, you
and it's not
euthanize it.
healable,
I mean,
I thought euthanize was the word. Anything
the
was
way-
destroy.
No.
Apparently the way.
If an ill horse can't be treated, they destroy it. They don't kill it; they destroy it.
Don't kill it. We destroy here in this household.
Murder. No, instead of shooting it in the head, they strap a bomb to it.
yeah,
No.
few pounds of TNT.
What kind of saw game are we playing here?
Shooting in the back
Did you get
shooting
sent
in
to
the
the
back of the
glue
head
factory?
is... Yeah.
Yeah, the glue
What did-
factory.
Glue factory. Jesus fuck.
They destroy it, then they reconstitute it. Pasty,
That's
pasty,
glue.
pasty. Anyways.
Oh my god.
It comes
I mean,
out
same
of
thing
the-
kind of happens to cows. Once they stop being useful, they
Well,
become
then we-
beef.
Yeah. But then
It's
some
unfortunate.
cows are grown specifically for beef,
Mhm.
but oh well. So,
Anywho,
Alas.
anywho, you
For
guys
your-
find,
murder.
on the subject of cow murder, you find yourselves in the wilderness, walking on the way towards the goblin camp, or the kobold camp. Sorry.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh.
more slaughtering.
There might be.
Slaughter.
Listen, we don't have Dane right now to tank the explosives. Slaughtering us.
we'll have our cannon fodder.
For some reason, he is the epicenter of most explosion in this.
Yes.
In this campaign so far.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm riding on Raw, so that way we move at full speed.
Hurrah, hurrah.
Hurrah! But yeah, so you guys are going through the forest. Are you doing something else? You going? How many? I mean, I was supposed to say like how many days of rations are you buying, but I suppose we can do that in retrospect.
Yeah.
Or yeah, we actually we can just do the math in retrospect now. But how many days do you guys want to pack for?
If we're leaving 30 days,
30,
I think
yeah.
we plan for 30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, technically we can hunt down there, but I don't think we have
But,
anyone as good as survival
ranged.
anymore.
And with the
So-
rations a backup though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't
So
think
if
I
you
can
are-
feel my hammer.
If you guys are carrying 30 rations, and just for you guys, that is 5 people. 5 people with 30 days of rations. 1, 2. Oh, yeah.
The rations may
people-
have to go in the bag of holding. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a few of those,
Uh,
but we're pretty good.
Yeah. Who is carrying them and in what?
Oh, that's not supposed to be on me. That's supposed to be on Raw.
Actually, we gave Deanna the honey haversack or the bag of holding?
I have the handy haversack. He
Oh,
has the
Deanna has the bag of holding. Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he'll be with us then.
Yeah.
Raw is
Oh,
in
that's
encumbrance if he holds 30 of his own rations.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
weighty.
He is weighty. Yeah.
Well, his are 5 pounds each.
Let me see quick then.
Hilariously enough, I already have 20.
You already have 20? I have how many? Let's see. Items. I need to use 1 for the last. No, she made a soup last time, so let me see.
Yeah, rations.
Sorry, I would have been down to
Just-
19.
Just keep in mind, like 2 rations weigh 2 pounds and cost a gold.
Okay,
Mhm.
right now I have 5 trail rations. So 2 pounds and cost of gold. Okay, let me see how much my
So
weight is.
if you want to have 30 days of rations, that is 30 pounds.
Okay, let me see.
I can put that in my bag.
I'll just have how much is that? So 2 pounds, 1 gold.
That is one downside when you guys go
It's-
underground and not
it's
having your
15.
wagon.
It's 15 gold for 30 days.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see for my encumbrance level because depending on how many I'll go into heavy encumbrance. That's the reason I'm checking right now.
Oh, yeah, no, Ra is in his heavy encumbrance.
I only have a week's worth of rations then for now. So I'm gonna buy 2, spend 2 gold on that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get up to 30.
Okay.
I've been
guess-
offered a bag of holding, so.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, to keep in mind, if you find yourself in heavy encumbrance, you are gonna have a -6 to your armor checks. You're only gonna get a +1 from dexterity, and your movement reduces as well.
Yeah,
So
that's why
with,
I'm stopping
with-
just shy of it. So
With 30, you drop to 20, and with 20, you drop to 15. But yeah, just more importantly, at least for my sake, where are you keeping the rations? Are you carrying them personally, or where?
I'm gonna move.
You
How
can put
much
them
does
in my. You can put into my bag of holding.
Hold on, if I change that
Oh, true. I
to
forgot you have one
H.
too.
If I change this to H, what does that do? Hold on. I'm doing
It's all good.
calculations.
It's all good.
H is usually for the handy haversack thing, but oh well.
Yeah. Okay, so I can put the trail rations, or my trail rations, in the handy haversack and not be able to carry basically anything else in it than what's in it already.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can.
Yeah. Have you been, have you
Because
been
I've got a bag of holding and a handy haversack.
Yeah. Very useful. So we could just get it and keep it in that stuff, so.
Ra needs to loosen up some of his. Wait, Ra's got to be able to hold me. God damn it.
Ra's gotta be able to hold me too, goddamn.
I was down to 3.
Yeah, if you could carry my extra rations, that'd be appreciated.
Oh, I'm offering it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, if I remember correctly, his bag of holding has like 150, not 150, like 130 spare or something like that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can
Gonna-
take 100 of it.
you can take 100.
That only gives Ra 20 extra or 23 rations.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ra's rations are 5 pounds each.
Ross
Yeah.
Rations, a spin-off series of Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 23 rations then, because I can only carry a week on myself. So I think it's like 23 pounds, but yeah.
So how many pounds is that?
So 23. It's 2 pounds per ration, right?
It is £2 for 2 days. The reason why I'm saying
Oh.
2, like why I'm doing it in counts of 2, is because they are 5 silver apiece.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
2 pounds for 2 days. Okay.
So a gold piece for 2 days.
Actually,
And
I'm gonna give
2 days
you.
is £2.
Yeah. So then I'll give you actually, because that changed it slightly for what I got.
Also, I just
I'll give you
realized
19 then, so 19 pounds.
I just
So
realized
19.
that
19 rations, 19 pounds.
I just
19
realized
pounds.
that Dane is
Yeah.
I realized that Dane is one off for having 50 followers, and I do have
God
a
damn.
backup. I do have a backup, like my I used to have a bot character for Twitch, so I'm going to work on that.
Okay, so what do I want? I was looking at animal rations.
Oh well, I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Animal rations costs 5 copper and weigh 5 pounds per day.
Yeah, okay, 5
Oof.
copper.
Just in my head, I'm just viewing this. I know, like I said, like you guys buy this back in town, but just viewing this, like you guys just looking down on some like ethereal screen, doing online shopping while marching towards this cave.
Okay, if I can, I will give you 100 pounds of smoked meat.
For a frog.
For who?
For Ra.
Who are you giving this to? Is my question.
To you if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
I think I've got plenty of space in my. Yeah, I can spread that out. I think.
Okay.
I'm calculating everything now.
Gotcha. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's a lot of animal feed, and here's the funny thing: all that meat cost 1 gold.
Oh my god.
It is lower quality meat.
It is.
It's like cut-offs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Ron enjoys his rations. I think he enjoys more when he can swallow things whole.
Yeah, but then he has to deal with the repercussions of the evil acts of eating sentient
Yeah.
creatures.
So what happens if her mount goes evil? Because he ate too many sentient creatures and she's still good. What happens?
I gain a villain.
The supervillain superhero combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
100 pounds of animal rations, right?
Yeah, it's 20 animal rations, which is 100 pounds.
I have to calculate this. Give me a second.
It's all good, dude.
Oh, I understand. Raw's food is
Hefty.
Yeah.
To say the least.
he
He's the
eventually
chunker.
becomes angelic.
Eventually.
And part of me just off the leadership beat was like, oh, here's the monstrous mounts. I wonder what I could get. Cause I'm sorry, I would love to write it. I would love to have an owlbear mount.
I will tell you this: if you take Monstrous Mount, I'd be willing to have Ra mutate.
Oh, God. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, here we go.
I'll just metamorphise into like a monstrous Froggo.
I am very tempted. Just letting you know. You have tempted me.
Oh no, not the
Well, what can I
temptation.
say?
Okay.
Pure curiosity.
As a GM, that is my job.
That's awesome.
But
Okay.
yeah. So you guys doing all this logistics and just figure out well, where did you place that? Where do we place that?
Yeah.
You guys are coming up on this entrance. You guys are getting a little bit more on edge because you recall what happened here last time. You
Yep.
recall that a lot of the kobolds did indeed flee.
I mean, I would hope so.
And when you're getting closer, you notice that there are some small changes in the surroundings. You start noticing that there are patches of burnt ground here and there, like a tree that used to be big and full is just in cinders.
Ooh.
And you don't necessarily see any smoke in the distance, but when you crest a hill, you definitely see the entrance. You definitely see the rock where the entrance to the underground is, but
Oh, that's
it is surrounded by just a pitch black surrounding. There's such everywhere.
Wow.
There is no visual structures anywhere. You see what looks like the remains of a wooden palisade.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, it is just all burnt.
Dragon got pissed. He wanted some revenge. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, he was not happy.
Oh, this is new.
His people failed him. So
yeah.
he retaliated.
This is you kind of see Vivian deflate.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. I mean, I was about to say technically it's not our fault, but then I realized that
Yeah,
we
it is our
slide
fault.
wall. Yeah,
Literally our
it's
fault.
entirely
Yeah.
our
Well, at
fault.
least we probably don't have to worry about the kobolds when going through here, at least.
Yeah. But what if he decides to come back?
I'm not supposed to harm families, but
I think we're a bit past
no.
that point.
I was gonna say. I mean, no, we did kill. We killed fathers, sons, brothers, cousins.
Imagine you saying that. I'm seeing Vivian's
No,
expressions
I'm
get
not saying.
darker and worse the longer he says it goes down the list.
Yeah.
I'm just because, bro, I didn't think that they counted, but
Goblins counted. Kobolds count, man. If goblins
just-
count.
I just thought of something.
Yeah.
I just thought of something that makes me giggle so hard.
What?
No.
So technically, like, if you're looking from an above view, you guys are just walking, and 𝓮𝓵𝓷 is not with you because he is currently not consciously active. But you guys still have it in your head that like he in broad daylight 𝓮𝓵𝓷 can't see. So you
He's
guys are just
hiding.
walking. You guys are just walking, training like a like length of rope behind you.
It's tied to him.
Like
Oh
it's
my
just, it has like a
God.
loop at the end of it, like for hand holding and stuff like that. But like you're just walking with like a rope
Dragging.
and imagining in your head that 𝓮𝓵𝓷 is like holding on to it, like
to it. Oh
getting
my God.
insisting that like no, I have to learn how to walk on the terrain by myself. So just give me a rope to hold, and I'm gonna brave the like terrain by myself.
Oh my God.
So he like in your mind he's doing like blind vision training essentially.
Yeah.
Like just walking in terrain in pure darkness for him. Well, not pure darkness, but like with moonlight
Yeah, I
overhead.
get what you mean.
That's what it is in your like in your heads because he could
makes
not
sense.
go like by himself on a scouting mission in his condition. But yeah, that's just a little funny visual image in my head.
It's a great visual
It's
image.
a great, yeah, dude. It's a pretty good one.
He's being pretty compliant. There's no tension or anything. Anyways.
I know.
There's the every additional snag when he catches a rock, and you guys think, "Oh, he tripped again." Wait a minute.
Come on, 𝓮𝓵𝓷.
There he goes again.
Yeah,
And then a tendril of the shadows goes up, just gets the rock, like gets the rope off of the rock or the twig that it was on. And then okay, time to go again. Yeah. So you guys are standing like a few. You guys are standing a few like a mile or two away from this like burnt site. What are you guys doing?
Then we start approaching it.
Yeah.
So this is
We
the
gotta go
hole,
through.
right? This is the hole that's
So-
blackened, right?
There is a like where you guys exited from when you got out from the underground. It was essentially like a crack. Well, like two boulders leaning up against each other, and like behind some bushes, there was a hole like leading more or less like 100 feet drop straight down.
Huh.
I'm also gonna say for your guys' sake that you guys brought like maybe 100 feet of rope ladder with you because you knew of this drop.
Oh, I
Yeah,
have rope.
was
I
gonna
have rope.
mention that.
Believe me. After last time.
As much as I would have fun having you guys like do the like proper climbs and stuff every time, it would just be stupid if you guys like went through that only to have
Jumping.
your shot die and then forget to bring a rope ladder.
No. I brought a grapple hook. I brought supplies.
I mean, you guys can like make sure this place can be properly like scaled and descaled like by your own leisure. So buying a rope ladder which would the easier thing to climb when it comes to grappling hook. Like grappling hook versus rope ladder wins every time, especially when it's like slightly slanted. But yeah. So you guys are starting to approach, are you?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys are starting to approach, and you are noticing, like, the more you get closer, you're starting to see more and more, like, signs of these. Like, the kobolds definitely, like, after you guys left, they went back in. Like, when they noticed, like, you guys were gone, they apparently, like, slowly started to, like, resettle, like, their village. Because,
Yeah.
hey, it's established, it has walls, it has a
It's
gate.
home.
They basically just have to start from the beginning when it comes to their civilization. They maybe selected a new chief. They selected new people to train up to be gate guards, and then the cruel claw of death snatched it all away, and their entire tribe was burnt to the ground. And as you're walking around, like just looking ahead, you're noticing there are charred skeletons laying everywhere. Well, I'll say everywhere. Like every so often you see skeletons just laying about.
And so we know who did this, right?
We have, yeah.
You have a hunch.
Yeah, but we're not entirely 100% sure. But the fire seems to indicate their
It was
god.
Umas.
Or the baby
Ding ding
dragon.
ding 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 ding! Dragon name.
Yeah.
Umas.
Yo, motherfuckers, I went back to the tapes.
Right. Yeah,
She did.
Vivian.
That's why they
OG.
exist.
You went there. You went there.
I went back to the tapes. The hilarious thing is that I remembered it was towards the end of that episode was when it got name dropped.
Yeah.
And I did not grab the first name drop of it. I grabbed the second one.
The second
And I
name drop.
got name dropped twice.
Fuck
One
yeah.
because Azrael read it, and the second because Deandra read it.
Nice.
Whatever works, man. Whatever works.
Yep. Whatever works.
I do believe I had a drawing of this camp, but I erased it because I used it on one of my proper one of my just randomly made things. But yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are walking through this town, just looking at the carnage.
Mm-hmm.
When
Damn.
I'm gonna say everyone except for Vivian roll me a perception check.
Everyone except for.
Yeah,
except
Vivian
for
is currently having a panic attack.
Oh.
I'd like you to know that.
Okay. P perception. I do. Yes.
I gave you my luck.
I gave you my luck.
You blessed us. You blessed us.
I took the fall, so you may rise.
2015.
So yeah, so Akira not noticing anything, and as Vivian as Vivian essentially gets a chill through her body
No.
as she senses presence of undead, just generally.
Ah, no.
Crow and Azrae notices some of the skeletons start to rattle.
Wow.
Get behind me.
Wow.
Akira immediately just gets behind her.
Just hugs her from behind like, no, I'm here.
Don't hug me.
I didn't say hug.
Yeah, that was Arsalan.
Instinctively, yeah.
Sound for this.
Crow's just gonna get his hand crossbow out because, yeah.
I'm just gonna take out the Lucerne.
I mean, if there's enough time for us to do an action, I would like to cast Bless.
I play Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Whack-A-Mole.
I have my I'll basically describe what's going on here. So as we're all getting ready for combat, you see Akira reach into the same bag and pull out this gigantic great sword that shimmers in the air when you look at it the right way. And he's like, "All right, I'm ready."
Great sword, bro. I fuck with that guy. Okay.
I would say you get enough. I would say you would have essentially a move action. You would have enough to grab your weapons, but you would not have enough to cast any spells. Basically, it's just prevention of attacks of opportunity.
Gotcha.
Oh wow, they're circling us.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I was some of the
I
desert,
mean,
bro.
if it's that, I will definitely
Channel.
No, I can't channel yet.
You can't?
Channel's
Oh, wait,
an-
closer, closer.
No, channel is a standard action.
Oh,
You only
right.
get a move.
Yeah, true.
So I have to pull out. Hold on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Was Ulan able to fix the dog slicer before? Oh yes, he was. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pull out the dog slicer.
Yeah, I do believe you also have another person that can actually repair your weapons now as well. If
Yeah.
If Ulan didn't do it, then Akira could have definitely done it back in Vexen.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah, no, I remember we rolled health for it.
Let me drag my token out.
So, Greg, you will grab your name and just drag it to the field.
Yeah,
Okay.
Don't grab it by the token, grab it by the name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add my
Shake its hand, not its face.
I want to shake its face, bro.
I'm trying to grab it, but it's not letting me do anything. I'm trying to grab it. Okay, hold on.
want to
Hold
shoot
on.
his face with my
It's like a-
axe.
There we
How do I
go.
roll for initiative? Okay.
Yay!
Sweet.
The only place I roll on roll 20. Oh, I need to put up raw. Is for initiative.
Rah rah ooh la la.
Let's see. I'm gonna replace one of these with one of these.
Wow.
I'm gonna grab-
Damn, yeah,
Where do
bro.
I, where do I find?
These are just for reference for
Going first.
initiative.
Come on,
reference.
guys, I love it. Just
You
look
love
at it on the screen.
I'm trying to find my initiative. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's
Not click it.
Though at least they'll be close by the time you get to your turn, so it works out a little bit.
That's true. Little bit within striking range by then, hopefully.
Strike them down.
Casters go last.
So
Yeah,
I
see how it
found
goes.
out that there's a feat called Monstrous Companion,
Yeah, there is.
which would let me transform Ra into a slurk.
It's a slurp.
Slurk?
This disgusting beast looks like a slime-covered toad, but with 2 walrus-like tusks jutting out from its upper jaw.
I don't know about disgusting. That low-key sounds badass. Let me look up a slurk before I say something. Slurk.
Slurp.
Where am I? There are my dry pens. There we go.
Oh my goodness, it has a range to
whoa. Bro, that's badass. That is not disgusting or gross, bro. That's really cool looking.
Yeah.
It didn't add my thing to the initiative.
Then there's
Oh yeah, you gotta
click,
click your toe.
you have to click your token first and then click initiative.
Yeah.
Where's the token? Okay.
I learned. Are you proud
Just,
of me? Well, look, I did it.
You can
finally
change your
did it, Harry.
initiative.
I finally did
You-
it. Thank you, Arslan. I know you're proud of me.
You can change your initiative by clicking on your result on the turn order and just changing it that way if you want to do it.
I don't know how to do any of this. Give me a second.
That is
So I
fine.
click my
that is
token.
fine.
I click
Yep,
my
you
token,
click your-
and what do I do?
You click a token and then you go to just essentially click initiative on your character sheet. Like you did like the first time. You did it correctly the
Okay.
first time, you just forgot to click your token.
Which has happened to me almost every single time we've played.
So that's a
So
16
now-
instead.
If we'll take the first roll because you rolled properly the first time. It's just that with this now you know like when you're doing it like that, then initiative gets added to the tracker.
Okay, so
Yeah,
just
like
change the
this,
number to
and go like
6. There
that.
you go.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the
It's
last
6
one to
then.
go.
It's all good.
You need to take improved initiative.
Honestly,
At some point.
going first is not always the best thing. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah,
Going first is
that's-
not always the best thing.
that's-
The thing is that AoE spells, but actually they're not
It's
in a
better
good formation.
Yeah, it's better when they get closer for AoE spells too. So
Yeah.
So these skellies are in the process of standing up as initiative starts. They're going to be fully upstood on their turn.
okay.
Crow, you start.
Well, there's one within range, so bang.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna try.
Shit. Get that.
Try to shoot one. Combat. And crossbow. So 19.
19. 19 is going to be a hit.
Woohoo!
You see your arrow blink against this undead, which is charred, and just actually, let's do it like this. You shoot your arrow, it plinks off of it, and as soon as it touches its bones, it ignites into flame.
God fucking
Skeleton.
damn it!
The skeleton does, and so do all of the other bird skeletons.
Wow.
So this is an archetype. God damn it.
I wish I picked fire resistance.
You still need to write your backstory, mister.
He has written some. I will say his side on his character. It has written some in his bio.
Okay.
A little bit.
It is a little bit, but it is not.
It's not
It is
enough,
not necessarily anything that we haven't touched before. He has been taking
Exactly.
notes.
Oh, good. It's a good
So,
thing
yeah.
that he's taking notes.
So as you're looking around, you sigh in relief in oddly strange belief that you're noticing that none of the child-sized 𝓮𝓼𝓛𝓲𝓷𝓽 are getting from this. Only the adult-sized common ones.
You know what? I'm fine with that. Well, I'm more fine with that.
Yes, your child kobolds did die, but they are not strong. They didn't have a strong enough will to resurrect as an undead being.
Yeah.
Thank God
Or
for
either
that.
that, or they were not taken up
The
as.
reason why they have bad patterns is because they have a lot of cheaters,
So we have.
and you can have a program.
Okay, so I'm going to say that these are skeletons that are currently standing up. They are sort of in a daze and getting their bearings. I'm going to roll d6 to see if any of them actually go forth to act in this turn. It's like summoning sickness.
Yeah, summoning sickness.
They're just
One of them, one of them lunges forwards.
I'm kind
Oh,
of
that's
saying
cool.
that unironically too.
Let us say that this one lunges forwards at Crow because he showed sign of aggression.
Yep.
So this small frame that is just burning comes up and yeah.
Oh.
So when this gets close to you, you're noticing like you're physically like it's heating up around you. So
Oh no.
that is noticeable, and it comes in and it rakes a claw across your chest. That is a cracked die that was resting on my mouse cable. That is a claw. As I'm reminded, I need to open up my critical failure thing before everything else. But
Perfect reminder.
That was a swing and a miss. Azrae, it is your turn.
Accuracy.
It is indeed. Alright, so then
Um,
I already have my Lucerne out. I would like
you
to
get hit like
enter
4
a
times.
Blood Rage.
If they see you for a while, they get even more accurate. They'll start by shooting your arms and
Probably gonna have to move. Where do I move?
So we aim for the arms.
Aim for the arms?
I'm kidding. This is what I'm
Oh.
I find it very interesting. I find it very interesting that the other voice on Azrae's channel, I think, is actually a little bit louder than him.
No, I think it's Vivian's.
Nah, that's
It's
Viv,
mine.
Yeah.
For some reason, Azrae's channel keeps lighting up whenever it happens.
Oh.
Perry's a very talkative person.
I am indeed.
And we love him for it.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Terran's playing Tarkov.
It's all good.
Tarkov. I have PTSD from Tarkov, bro.
Now let's avoid
Fuck
getting
that
PTSD
game.
from flaming skeletons.
Fuck
'Cause you...
Tarkov, bro. I mean, am I in range with 15 or it has to be 10? Oh shit.
10.
Speaking
Damn it.
It has to be 10, yes.
Alright,
But
I
you are
got
within
my
shape.
original position. Wait,
Okay.
Why was it more
Yeah.
difficult, you think?
There we go. Alright, wait, shit, bro. I don't like when my character
Oh, no, it's
shoots
not. It's
gears.
just one, no.
Alright, wait, no, goddamn.
But you can use like Vaseline or something.
Wish I had level 2 spells.
You don't? Oh, right. Paladins are slower. True.
A 14 is not going to hit.
Damn, bro.
Also, Azrae, I went through and I changed up all of your I changed up a little bit all of your attacks and stuff.
I saw
added-
the Furious Focus.
Yeah, I also added a single claw attack because when you do a claw attack, when you do 2 claws, you add your full strength to both attacks. When you do a single claw, you add 1.5 times strength to that attack. So your single claw is at a +9 damage.
Oh.
It's pretty sweet.
Interesting, yeah, interesting.
But
So
a
I do
14
more.
is sadly not going to be enough to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, as a
Oh,
rule, so you know ahead of time.
Hey.
Alright, get in.
Can I spawn in behind someone?
You can spawn in besides Raw.
Works
I was
for
gonna say you
me.
can spawn him behind the skeleton. That'd be pretty cool.
That would have been pretty cool.
Disappear behind them and like go.
Keep in mind that it is Actually, never mind, because of traveling times, this would start to get towards the evening. So it's just dim light for you at the moment. Well, never mind. No, it'd be normal light because the surroundings are getting dim.
Yeah.
Indeed. I am back, and I assume because I am late to the party, I act on initiative 0, huh?
Yeah,
Hero.
I mean it is the first round, so you can go after Akira. Yes. I'm gonna drag you in for you.
Do I get a perception check
I'm
for
right
random
here.
Yanra?
Random genre.
Not perception check, but you can roll a will save.
Yeah, that one. Well, Duck,
Yes.
I need to prove this to you.
You're taking a picture.
Oh, she's taking a picture. Looks like I come in and I have to show off an image now.
It sounds like she rolled a 30 plus.
I rolled
It's
a natural 20.
It sounds to me
Ooh,
she at
it's a
least shakes
29.
some of the rust.
Oh, 20.
I'm just proving that I rolled a natural 20.
It's all good. It's all good.
So, as I mentioned earlier, when you guys were traveling across, also we didn't finish up with we didn't finish up in town. We sort of left it as a flashback moment. If you want to be part of that, the Enra.
I'll also set it here.
Say
But
what?
yeah, so we left the like they went to bed in the inn, and then we left the rest of the town time as a flashback moment because
Yeah.
you displayed annoyance that you weren't going to be part of something you thought was going to happen. So I decided to make time that you wouldn't be here for that.
Okay. I was hearing it
So
up
you-
until Terra decided to talk on Kage's end.
I'm
And
Basically-
muted for this.
You didn't miss a lot. You didn't miss a lot that
I'm
you
glad.
felt in fear of missing. We're gonna be going back to to do the rest of the town stuff after this if you want to. But for
Oh,
now,
okay.
skeletons. To catch you up to speed, you are standing in the middle of an absolutely burnt down cobbled village. It is scorched everywhere. There's a reason why there's a sand on the floor. Basically, think soot everywhere.
yeah.
And you are fighting burnt skeletons of kobolds.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Vivian, with that will save, because you remember, you had in your mind, when you were you remember in your head when you were walking across the wasteland, you were trailing a rope behind you for Deanra to hold to learn him to get used to essentially traveling in darkness. And to that degree, that rope is trailing down here. But Deanra suddenly appeared beside you, and you recall, well, wait, was he always behind us? Something doesn't feel right, but you're in the middle of combat, so oh well.
No.
And that is that. You feel that something is not right. That is what you feel.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Well, there's a disturbance in the reality.
Yeah.
There's reality.
Hey, which is the force, bro? Come on, dog. Come on. Don't disrespect the force like that, dog. Disrespect the force.
He's DM.
Sorry
He
for
can
getting
disrespect the
a
force if he wants to.
sorry for getting a little lightheaded, everyone. But I'm glad I managed to make it here.
See now.
Oh shit, you couldn't hear me.
No,
No.
you're not.
I said, so basically something doesn't make sense and the DC just got lower.
Basically, yes.
For Vivian, at least. Everyone else, though.
I'm focused on combat. I didn't even notice he came back or that happened yet.
The
But yeah, speaking of Vivian, it is Vivian's turn. There's a slack rope trailing behind Vivian, leading towards what is not the Enra. And there's no footprints leading from the end of the rope to where the Enra is standing.
focus on the encounter, Vivian. Hesitating will get us killed.
Moments before disaster.
Well said, Terran. Well said.
That was perfect.
Moments before disaster.
Moments before disaster. Focus on combat.
I know, right?
I guess some inner confusion she'll cast defensively. She will
Okay.
cast bless defensively.
Roll me a roll me a DC. That would be a DC 16 or 17. I want to say DC 17 because 15 and double the spell level. Let me check this. There's a concentration check on this thing. Concentration, custom defense 3, 15 plus double spell level. So yeah, DC 17 with your caster level as the modifier.
Okay.
No charisma. So basically just 20 plus 5.
Well, no.
Or 6.
My caster level's not 5 or 6. My caster level is 3.
Oh yeah, right. That is.
That's a 13, mister. Take your attack of opportunity.
Oh wait, right. There is a skeleton nearby you.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would not have cast defensively.
Okay. So, well, here's the thing. Actually, no, you don't take an attack of opportunity. Just because you cast defensively, you don't get attacked, but the spell fizzles. So you expend the spell slot, and the spell doesn't happen, but you do not get attacked.
Okay, well, that's my turn then. Oh, no, Ra's gonna attack.
Okay.
Rah, la, la.
Rah, Rasputin, eater of the skeleton.
We never decided where that necklace, or where that amulet was going.
That's
We'll
fine.
figure out later.
It's just currently on no one. If it's not decided, it's just currently on no one, just in someone's pocket that had it last, which in this case will be Akira.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does not hit, just barely not. He chomps, but he doesn't do any noticeable damage. He doesn't get a good grip on the skellies.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's my turn. I will mute.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay.
It's Skeleton's turn, and they're gonna roll for Groggy as well, summoning sickness. And none of them are acting this turn. Akira.
Yeah. Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I thought I was at the. Okay, no, Dana's at the last. That's what's going on.
You have your sword drawn. Your AC is 11.
Yes, I know. It's very low.
Oh god, 11?
You want to do something about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor as a standard action.
Do you want to use your movement action to position yourself to grant someone a bonus to attack?
Yes. Who is currently in motion to have that happen to them?
Deanra.
Deanra is definitely the one that is going to be set up for flanking. So flanking and Pathfinder, I think I mentioned this before, but flanking, you have to make a clear line through opposite ends. So for example, this is flanking, this is not.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
On, for example, a large creature, you could have flanking from standing from here to over there, and to there, but not there.
Okay.
This would be flanking, this would not be.
So just on either side, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Wait,
Basically,
oh, there it is.
With diagonals, it's gonna have to be true, like a true opposite. With the diagonal, with the up, down, left, right directions, or analog directions, as I recall them in my youth. Basically, you just have to go through opposite sides.
Okay. Then standard action, cast the Mage Armor. That give me a second to look at that again.
It's all good.
Mage
It should
Armor.
give you like a +4 to your to AC.
Plus 4 my AC for 5 hours.
And for your first
essentially,
game of Pathfinder, going from 5e, I can tell you that if you walk like this, you can get into potential flanking position with Deanra without provoking attacks opportunity.
Yeah.
Whereas if you walk this
straight
way,
like this, then you would.
Yeah,
provoke.
Yeah.
you
So I'm
piss
gonna
off
go
a
ahead and
skeleton,
do
bro.
that. I'm gonna do the former and make sure I don't provoke attacks of opportunity. And once I'm in position, do I have anything else I can do? Because I don't know what else I can.
If you have swift or immediate actions, you can do those. But other than
I
that,
don't-
no, you have used your stuff.
I don't know what actions I have are swift, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish there.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
Swift is like a bonus action. It'll say if you have a swift action.
Yeah.
Like this.
Also,
Theater-
to be fair, Swift
And-
and Immediate share the same share the same slot. It's like, think of Swift and Immediate as the 5e bonus actions. You get
Okay.
one of either. You can't do both in a single turn. Also, attacks of opportunity are taken up by the immediate slot. So if you're using a Swift action on your turn, you are not eligible to do attacks of opportunity.
Is the throwing my sword thing a swift action? I don't believe it is.
That is
No.
that is a standard action.
Yeah, it's a standard
That is a
action to
standard
throw.
action.
Okay, then I'm good. Yeah, that's
Deanna.
nothing else I can really do.
5-foot step, swift action, dragon style, and I'm gonna go beating. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of the skeleton.
Okay.
Going vicious combo.
Language, young man.
So that's a 13
That's a miss.
and 25.
23.
It's always the high rolls that I get. The
It's
lowest damage.
always what happens, dude. It's a curse. It's a literal curse.
So you make contact. On the last strike, you make contact. You take damage to yourself as well. So roll a d6.
Yep. Yep. And D6. I take 2 points of enervation.
And then you also take 2 points of fire damage as you're striking a burning skeleton. But you deal 12 points of damage to it.
Nice.
And it's reeling from it.
So,
Crow.
burning skeletal corpses.
Yeah.
Jared kind of waves his right hand as I was the one that hit. Not fun to touch.
So, also to say this, from your eyes, like from the other's perspective, like these skeletons are like flickering in like sort of bright flames. On your end, like the centers of these flames are the invert. They look essentially like black in the middle and like darker on the edges. It's essentially like being coated in black fire for your eyes. It's trippy as hell to watch.
Man, these ebon eyes make it very trippy to hit these things.
In mono.
But hey, at least it's easier on your brain than downing 4 Griffoid Slammers in Deep Rock Galactic.
You're not wrong.
Crow.
I
Darius Crow Rin, your turn.
Yep. I will swift action.
Back the fuck away.
Or actually, first I'm gonna free action back the fuck away. 5-foot step. Then I will swift action, and I will use my. I will check it. Sacred weapon, which is my hand crossbow, to enhance it with holy.
Now, what class feature are you enacting to do this?
Sacred weapon.
Sacred Weapon.
Yeah.
At 4th level, you can enhance it as a swift action to grant it a +1.
It's the next paragraph for that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading on the second one.
Yeah.
And because. Oh, but is your weapon is your hand crossbow already a +1?
Yes, it's already a +1.
Okay, I only have one problem with that then.
What?
Because Holy is a +2 enchantment.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I gotta wait for that. Okay.
You can add Frost to it.
Yeah, I can have frost. Yeah, frost would be good against fire ones. Yeah.
You can add Frost to it, but you can't do the Holy until you are level 8.
Level 8. Okay, gotcha. Thank you for that. Then I'll do frost.
Frost will help. The only problem is these are skeletons.
Yeah, we'll see.
Piercing is reduced.
Hey, it's called 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓽. Hopefully.
If you can hit.
23. Let me roll 1d6 for frost.
23 is a hit. Now, my bad, because I fucked up before.
Oh, what happened?
Because I forgot to note that it was a +1 crossbow. These things have DR of the 1st degree, which +1 weapons bypass. So a +1 +1 handbow would bypass the DR of these guys.
Oh.
Sweet.
But yeah, so as you shoot this, like the full hit did do full damage, it did ignite them as well. But yeah, this as a second time hit, you just see you just see this thing explode in fire as Akira, 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾, Vivian, and Ra roll me reflex save.
Oh no.
No.
A reflex save? Are you kidding me? I'm a wizard.
It's a reflex save.
Bro, that's how I feel when they ask me to do like will saves and shit like
Yeah.
that, bro.
To say it like this, Akira's will save, Akira's reflex save, and Azrael's will save are on par.
Oh
Well, to be fair, so is 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾's will save.
Oh no.
Everyone's
Oh,
But
Yeah.
this is a reflex.
Oh, they
𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾
explode.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
They explode. We
Just
confirmed
keep in
that.
mind, you're still muted, Vivian.
Yeah, she's typing. Or she was.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if she was talking or I just don't see she's muted on Discord.
Fair, fair.
Now, excuse me while I type more emojis in Dane's chat.
So many emojis.
Yes.
Which, honestly, I am planning on getting some custom emojis once I get paid again.
Keep in mind that if you get affiliate, you do not get a lot of emojis at the first. You get like one slot and then one slot for each tier, essentially.
Okay,
Wow,
but
Vivian's-
who said the emojis is going to be just specifically for me?
I'm
It'll
just
be
saying.
for the chat as well. Not for this
So-
chat, but Discord.
So Ra takes because Ra has evasion. Ra takes no damage.
Woohoo.
Akira takes 2 points of damage, while 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾 and Vivian takes 1 point of damage. Fire.
Yay! Only 1 point. And that's one blown up skeleton.
Yes, it bursts into fire as its bones more or less disintegrate. They start actually. Let's do this. Let's do this like proper penmanship style.
Okay.
As this bolt just sort of pierces the center of its skull, you start seeing it go like slightly rigid. As you start seeing an intense heat building up from the marrow of the bones, you just start seeing like sort of glowing stripes through the center of each bone as it sort of explodes into dust and fire, damaging those around it.
Okay. I'm getting Mortal Kombat vibes from that explosion.
Yep.
Well, at least you're not fighting Scorpion.
Get
Get
over
One
here.
of the skeletons just polishing a whip.
A whip. Oh god.
No. They are all unarmed. But speaking of which, they gonna charge.
Ah, shit.
They are all
hey,
charging.
He brought himself closer to me. How thoughtful. They're so
Perry, you can't hit them with your weapon with that.
So here's the thing. First and foremost, Perry gets one attack opportunity against one of either this top one or this bottom one. Because they are going through your 10-foot range and
You
then
fool.
passing by it.
Thank you,
Break them
Will
down.
Duck. Thank you, bro.
So-
Of course. Fuck
So,
yeah.
so you can take one attack unless you have. Oh, actually, speaking of which, I did mean to tell you this beforehand, but didn't get to it.
What's up?
Because we recently had Akira join at 5th level, I was gonna give you and Ulam the option to just essentially jump up to 5th level yourself if you want to.
I would like that. Yes.
Then we can table that after we're done with playing.
Yeah,
playing.
later. Yeah, later. Alright, son, I'm gonna try doing a single claw blood rage attack. Let's see.
The top one or the bottom one?
Recommendation, guys, advice. I don't know.
Top one.
Recommendations: roll
either.
d20 with do high or low.
No, fuck that, bro. I'm not trusting the dice gods.
You're not
I'm
trusting your dice gods,
I'm
Perry?
not trusting
Perry.
the dice gods. I was like, fuck you,
Then
bro.
take control of your fate and choose one, Azrael.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'll figure after the top one. This is closer to Vivian. Alright, character sheet. Single claw, fuck it. Hey, that do good? That looks like it did good. 22.
Yeah, well, this is gonna have to be a certain hit because that's the
Yeah.
only one that you can reach with.
Reach it.
Oh.
We can keep the attack because it's gonna be essentially just roll me a 1d12.
Damage. Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Or 1d12? Alright.
Yeah, so 21. That would be
Oh,
with the
okay.
proper modifier. So you just blast this top one, and it explodes outside of your reach into the same fiery explosion that the first one did. And
job.
you are,
Thank you.
I suppose your 𝓲𝓛𝓷𝓾 gets a little bit warm from the attack, but it doesn't do enough to deal the weapon any damage.
Very nice.
It's a little toasty, you know.
It's a good
And then we
Nice
come
and warm,
to
nice and warm.
then we come to the skeleton that are actually just doing the attacks, which are both like trying to claw at you, but are effectively just scratching your armor. But as I said earlier, as they get into closer view with you, as they get closer to you, you just suddenly feel the surrounding warmth just rise, the surrounding temperature just rise in their presence. Asray, it's your turn. Again. Your turn proper.
I like that. Alright, I'm gonna smack the fuck out the bottom one. Probably gonna do it with the 𝓲𝓛𝓷𝓾 again, because I like
Here's the thing.
damage.
You gotta back up first.
I gotta
Yeah.
back up?
Yeah,
I was
please
about to say,
remember
you're
reach.
gonna have to be. You have to stand 10
Oh
feet
yeah,
away.
5 feet. Okay, yeah. Okay, so in 10 feet.
While I'm at it, I don't think have added the Pathfinder movement to this map yet. There we go.
I'm
I'm
talking.
just gonna go through and do that right now.
Yeah, you know, while we're waiting, you know.
Okay, so you're going south to do this.
Yeah.
Then it is going to get one attack off at you.
Oh,
Ooh.
fuck.
How does a 20 react with your AC?
I don't know, probably bad.
Well,
Oh,
it's a non-natural
AC.
20. Non-natural 20.
wait,
it's a
my
modified-
20 total says AC. It says 20. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
but
So that's a hit.
you are currently blood raging, so it's a -2. So your effective AC is an 18. So this claw, this tiny claw, scratches you across. Let's just say it scratches you across the arm,
Ouchie.
and it deals you 2 points of slashing and 2 points of fire. Oh no, wait, no, never mind.
4 points total.
6 points of slashing and
Okay.
2 points of fire.
Okay, 6 plus 2 is 8.
8 total.
We do, we appreciate.
43. Right? That's the right answer, Arslan? Do we appreciate
Yeah, that's the right
number
answer.
43?
43. Yeah, that's the right
43.
answer.
And now you can obliterate it with your 𝓲𝓛𝓷𝓾 if you happen to hit.
I'm gonna smack the fuck out of him.
Nice. Oh, I don't know if it hit though.
Oh.
Wait. Oh, Kai hasn't passed by slash.
She tried, but she didn't manage.
Yeah,
it
that's the
because-
thing. I just remember that right now.
I fucking failed.
Damn.
So, just to make this anime as hell, you go to strike your 𝓲𝓛𝓷𝓾 and it just reaches out my left claw and just stops it in
What?
the air.
What? Bro, that shouldn't be possible.
It shouldn't be possible.
All reality though, your swing did you were reeling a little bit from the slash you just took, and she didn't get enough strength behind it to essentially bypass its armor.
Bullshit. Cough.
Vivian's turn.
I think I would like to hold my action until they get closer.
Okay.
See what happens.
I want to get all of them within 30
Yeah,
feet.
channel. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
holding
me
your
and you can go and blast them with holy energy.
I'm debating it too because right now, problem is
no,
all the
I
explosions
believe you.
afterwards. But yeah,
Yeah, we'll survive.
we'll survive.
So you're holding your turn as the other ones are just charging their nearest target, which in this one's case is going to be charging straight at Vivian and Ram.
Oh, I didn't see how.
This one is doing a straight charge at Akira, and this one's doing a straight charge.
At me.
Wow.
Yeah.
My held action goes off.
No, because you held your turn.
I
It's not
held
just
my action.
You held your action. You said you didn't say you prepared an action.
I
Semantics.
thought I had said that I was going to channel when they got within 30 feet.
I heard held, not prepare. Sorry.
Oh. Well, I was going to channel when they got within 30 feet.
Let's leave this up. I would say we're both slightly at fault here. One for being confused and the other one for wording it a bit non-standardly. So let's roll D100 and see which one goes. You okay with those terms?
Sure.
Then-
Can it be opposing D100s?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'd
are
rather
you
do
gonna...
opposing
Nice stuff.
D100s.
I would say we both do them on roll 20.
Roll
If we're
20.
going to do opposing D100s.
Okay.
96.
Just imagine your anime theme going off right now.
62.
62.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Okay.
88.
So they get. So they would be. Would you say when they all get within 30 feet? Seeing as
Yeah.
I'm doing these at. Well, he will still be there. Seeing as I'm doing these at.
Trap card goes off.
Seeing as I'm doing these basically on the same initiative order, they're all moving at the same time as well. So they would attack when they would get to there. So roll your channel.
I'm
actually-
trying to see if it damages undead if it does extra damage. I cannot remember.
Ooh.
I don't think. I want to say specific. I want to say specifically with the mercies, it just says when healing, it does extra.
Mine works like the clerics, not like a paladin's.
Well, with
The
the
clerics don't do extra.
with a channel positive, it basically functions as you just choose to heal or harm, and that's it. Unless you have an archetype that specifically says like, oh, like you have a lowered healing, but you have increased damage.
Okay,
yeah.
no, I don't. So
Basically, healing and harming is the same. It's just flipping between damaging undead or healing the living.
that is 7 points of damage to everything.
I have to roll channel resistance first, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh god,
What is your
I got
AC?
channel resist?
No, everything that takes damage from channeling gets a resist save to half it. What is your DC?
Good question. I need to go back to the cleric page.
I'm willing to say unless it's 17,
13.
unless it's 17 or higher, then only one of them failed their save.
It is exactly
Wow.
17. Because
Then
it's
only
at cleric level. Oh no, it'd be less than 17. Because mine is 3.
Big oof.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, even if it wasn't 17, only one of them would take full damage, and I'm doing it in order that they are, in the order of my die. So this dude down here is going to take the full 9, and the other ones are going to take 4.
No, I said 7.
Oh, 7, not 9?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You just can't
there's-
hear me today, can you, Wilda?
Oh, he cannot.
Excuse me, I've
Just
a
took
lot of
you
things
out.
in my mind today. Let's just say it like that.
That's fine. I'm fucking with you.
And then...
Oh, God.
He disappeared.
My toes.
Now the rest of the action unfolds as normal, with
Wow.
one attack on Vivian, one attack on Crow, and one attack on Akira.
Wow.
I want to say every one of those miss, and the one on Akira
Okay.
rolls a natural 1, so I'm gonna roll a critical fumble.
He's good luck. He's
Or
making
a
them now
draw
one.
crit fumble.
25.
No.
Oh no, it's an OES because it's a fumble. He rolled a natural
Stumbled
1.
in.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Oh, yes. But then again, he could end up throwing his sword somewhere else.
Oh,
Then you get a free sword. Even though it's claw.
Natural. Very fitting! Bone Bruise! You take 1d2 points of con damage, which is interesting because they don't have any
Have a con
constitution
score. Yeah.
So the W3 does nothing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Depressing.
That's
I feel gypped.
The attack missed! Look at it this way, without critical fumble cards, it would just have been a miss.
Oh.
With this,
Nice.
at least he had a potential to do con damage if he was alive.
That's alive. Curse you for being dead. I will raise you back up to get the con damage.
Akira, your turn.
Back to life. Like,
I will raise you to make sure you feel the pain.
Of death
Okay.
again.
It's my
Also-
turn.
I'm sending you a little bit of a message. Just respond yes or no to this.
Wait, you have a diamond?
Clickety clackety clickety clack.
Smacky,
Yes.
smacky, smacky.
Yes, I did.
Okay, and I'm pretty sure I know which one it is.
Yes,
What?
you do.
What is that?
Okay, good.
Okay.
Good enough.
Don't worry
Go
about
ahead,
it.
go.
How far away is he
No,
from me?
that was good.
Come again?
How far away is he from me?
5 feet. Or 10 feet for the one that's above you.
The one that's above me.
The one that's above me, the one up here, is 10 feet away.
It's flying down on you.
I'm going to take care of the one that's dealing with me right now. Quickly. So, can I throw the thing? No, wait, that's disadvantage, isn't it?
If you're standing where you are and doing a ranged attack, then everything that can attack you around you gets a free attack of opportunity. What you can do, you can take a 5-foot step close to 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾 and then toss.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Will that cause any attacks of opportunity at all?
No. 5-foot step is a free action if you do not take any movement this turn, other than the 5 foot. And a 5-foot step do not provoke.
All right, I'll take the 5 step next to.
Think of it like disengage, but you can only move 5 feet.
Yeah.
Also, you should be able to move your own token if you can.
All right, so I move there, and this is 2.
If you move there, then you won't be attacked for doing a ranged attack. If you move here, then you would. I'm going to go and double check the Hand of the Apprentice actually.
So first thing I do is
I forget if that provokes or not.
I don't think it does. I have to check.
It is treated as a ranged attack with a thrown weapon, and I want to say because of that, it is treated as like, okay, it's a ranged attack, therefore it would provoke.
You would provoke 2 attacks from burning skeletons.
Yes, but if you just do a 5-foot step straight left to 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾, then you would be fine.
Yeah, so then I'll be fine. That's what I'm doing. So right there.
Yes.
Now, I'm gonna go ahead and ranged attack on this thing. Hope to God it hits and I don't roll anything bad.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
A 20 would hit.
And because I have the thing stored in it, do I roll the damage there or?
I do believe because whenever a weapon with spell storing, with the spell charged, anytime a weapon strikes a creature, the creature can take the damage and takes the damage from it. The weapon can immediately cast a spell on the creature as a free action if the wielder desires.
My God.
Nice.
So that's what I'm gonna do. So
Once the spell has been cast from the weapon, a caster can cast any other target spell or third or below into it. So basically, you just roll another second attack with actually never mind. I do believe with spell storing, I think if it's just damage, you just deal damage. So just roll 5d6 for shocking grasp as this sword just crackles with electricity.
So 5d6. That's 18 damage.
As this
18 lightning
skeleton
damage.
just explodes in a shower of fire and electricity.
So to flavor exactly what happens here, Akira steps back, reels his sword back, his great sword back, and just chucks it at the thing, which kicks straight through its chest, and then shocking grasp is cast on it, and just lightning explodes everywhere, shattering the skeleton, and then it just returns back into his hand. I believe the next time.
I imagine it's sort of like the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, like tossing a weapon.
Yeah.
Just over the shoulder, heft, and just twirls forwards, crashing through the skeleton, going 30 feet, and then just returning to your hands again.
Literally. And just like right back into his hand, it's like, alright, that's one of them down.
Also, for those that are wondering why he has a +2 weapon, because he is a crafter, I read the thing as like this: he can only spend half of his starting money on a single item. He didn't spend half his money on a +2. And I know like the idea of you had to be X amount of levels to craft a +2, but he trained under someone, so I allowed it via that. And besides, he's a melee caster, literally a melee wizard. So
he's Dane's ideal.
Hey. He's not a tank. He's not a tank. He just hits really hard.
He's not going to be as effective with that weapon as Vivian or Ulan would be, or the end for that matter. So I allowed it on those grounds.
Yeah, it's fair.
That's canon.
That's canon build. Let's go.
a literal glass cannon.
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally.
He looks like it as well.
So
He
that's
looks like it's
all I believe I can do now that it's back in my arms.
You caress it. Gently.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep my sword out, and that's all I'm going to do.
𝓮𝓵𝓷.
So 5%, but in the flavor, I'm going for a flying
I
kick
mean,
in
I've
order to
seen what
start
they do to
my
to
full
fish
round
shows.
attacks.
That works.
Landmark is
I
has run
am
into some
not
cheaters
going
before.
to vicious combo.
Which
He's actually
one?
killed a lot of cheaters.
No,
Just
I'm
the
not
right.
going to vicious combo. I'm going to start with the right one though.
Oh shit.
Right one hits. And
Nice.
yeah, the right one is destroyed, and I would like for Crow and 𝓮𝓵𝓷 to roll me a reflex
Yep.
save.
Saw that coming.
I'll take the natural one.
You
Oh
take
no.
3 points.
Let's see.
So, like you said,
Reflex.
have one
Live yours,
score,
love.
and then pick with like
18.
5 bullets
Wow,
and
there
maybe
you
like
take 1
the,
point.
the ice portion of it.
Let's test this. I
Like,
messed up on the
okay,
sheet. It's an
well,
there we
update the
go. I guess
token.
This guy's
Let's see.
cheating.
Second attack, go.
Yes, it worked.
And 19.
19 on lefty. Not going to be enough to down him.
Wow.
He's hurt, and you take... Actually, never mind. You were supposed to take 2 points of damage for hitting the first one, and then you're going to take 4 more damage as well for hitting the second one. So
Fair enough.
𝓮𝓵𝓷, this turn in fire damage is going to take a total of 9 points of fire damage.
Also, hey, they fixed the something with the sheet.
Actually, that is me. I
was
went
him.
ahead and linked everyone's token to their sheets.
Yeah.
And linked those tokens to your sheet. So now, when you drag them out, like you can delete your character. Like I can do this. Well, I could, but that would be destroying your turn order. I could delete your character and draw out a new one, and the health would be the same because it is linked to your sheet.
That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
It's very convenient.
That is. Do you have another bonus action you want to do, or is that?
Unfortunately, no. Well, because 𝓮𝓵𝓷 is now currently a little bit singed. Quite
A
singed.
little bit crispy.
well,
you
and
know.
right singed, I would say, but oh well.
At least he's not well done.
Crow.
It's a little crispy around the edges.
Alright. I am gonna free 5
I don't-
over to here.
Yeah,
I
back
don't
the
know
hell
about
away,
you, but
Crow.
I like my 𝓮𝓵𝓷 steak done rare. So right now is perfect.
Right now it's perfect.
Still
I'm just gonna check something.
Are you checking up channels or?
I'm just seeing how long my sacred weapon lasts. Okay, number of rounds per day equal to his war priest level. Okay. So I'm gonna do swift action again to keep it up for frost. I'm gonna shoot this one over here.
I want to say because it says you can use this ability number of rounds equal to your war priest level, but the rounds does not need to be consecutive. So you can keep it going like
Oh, okay.
2 rounds without spending 2 swift actions. You just spend it once, and
Okay.
then then it's kept up forever.
Gotcha. 16.
16 is not going to be a hit.
Damn. Get.
It planks off of it. Oh wait, no, never
Yeah,
mind.
makes
No, never mind because because you granted a +1. You made a +1 frost instead of making it a +2. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, person frost.
Yeah, so 16 was a 17 would have hit, but a 16 doesn't.
Gotcha. Okay. That'll be my turn.
I feel a bit sad because I don't think this has happened ever.
What?
No one has stood within 5 feet of these guys at the beginning of their turns.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So this one is
Uh,
Don't
This
worry
one's gonna
about
step.
what's happening.
This one was going to step to Azrae.
Oh,
Natural
bro, what's
one.
up? I just smacked him for
That's
stepping in me.
one.
This one's going to step to 𝓮𝓵𝓷.
No attack
Natural
opportunity.
7. So no attack opportunity because 5-foot steppers.
There was an actual one thrown.
yes, you're good.
so that's-
Yes, there was. So there is a fumble.
Ah,
13! Lucky number.
Oh no.
let's see,
For them.
let's see.
Bleeding Fist. You take 1d6 points of bleed. Again, something that
Immune
is
to bleed. Immune to bleed. Come on.
something that is not applicable because skeletons do not bleed.
All these are made for 𝓮𝓷𝓷, is what I'm hearing from these rolls.
Agreed.
All these critical
Feel
fumbles.
gypped once again.
Azrae.
Yeah. Yeah, me too, dude. Alright. I'm gonna smack the ever loving. Oh wait, no, I can't. I gotta back up.
Keep in mind, like, if you're using a thrown weapon and get a critical one and get range and it says, "Oh, your bowstring snaps," you're using an axe. The string is not going to snap with an axe.
We just gotta wait for it to benefit us at some point in time.
He's backing
Okay.
up for a bunk.
Yo,
Roll to smash.
Hulk smash.
Oh wait. Parry smash, bro. Come on.
Parry smash.
If it rolls a 19 to 20, it explodes into a shower of fire and sparks.
Oh, what?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
I'm still just waiting for Parry to get mind controlled on us at one point. I'm just waiting for it.
No, bro. That's gonna be funny though. It will be pretty funny, but I'm not looking forward to that.
You're not looking forward to it.
I am not looking forward to that. It's gonna happen, I feel, when the dragon pops up.
Pops up.
Like,
Hey, I'm on your side now. Sorry,
Like, hey, remember, bro, we're like kind of family, but not really. So, like, come on, be a bitch. I'll be like, okay, makes sense.
Makes sense. That's all you need to hear.
Makes sense.
To be fair, you are descended from Metallic Dragon, and these guys worship their chromatic one, so good versus evil.
He's opposed. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
You
yeah,
won't have that
cool,
dilemma.
cool, okay, cool.
Vivian, your turn.
Okay. Gotta speak over the man in the background.
Dun, dun,
I'm
dun.
going to channel.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtains.
I'm gonna channel again.
Standard action, does it provoke? Go ahead.
I also started my turn with one next to me.
No, it's not their turn. It's not your turn, it's on their turn.
Oh, okay.
They
Well, I got a 10.
They both failed. This thing explodes, and Yen, Vivian, and Ra needs to roll a reflex save. This one still survives.
I'm so happy I have the Lucerne.
Yeah, ranged weapons are great, man. They have a really
Really
good
amazing.
niche in this game.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's less
Like,
amazing when you. It's less amazing when you're surrounded on all 8 sides and
And we're in a very narrow cave and
That's
everything. There's
why I
like
got
barely
the-
Okay,
5
that's
feet
my
to move.
second now one on reflex saving.
Damn, man.
Raw agrees with you, by the way.
Oh, did I gotta roll 2? Or?
Yes. No,
Okay.
not you, because
Not me, okay.
yeah, it was the one that exploded here.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Well,
Okay.
Thank you, free 5s. You just keep saving me of.
It would be funny. It would be funny if they did take damage from their own explosions and just have a chain
Chain reaction. They
Yeah.
all blew up.
That would be
That's-
funny.
Oh wait, no, damn it! You killed the one thing that was going to go next turn.
The one
oh, well.
thing that's- We're too
I have no
efficient.
regrets.
We're too efficient.
Yeah, bro, that's pretty good.
You keep,
Wait,
Thank you,
Rush
thank
me
you.
full health.
you keep removing my fiery aura.
This guy got one?
I mean, the one next to Deanna, I've been near too, I think.
Greg, dude, you might be muted, bro.
I'm not muted.
Okay, cool. No,
Here's the thing, that thing goes.
I haven't seen any running.
Wait. Oh wait, never mind. I think I forgot it. Anyways, it is Greg's turn.
Are all of them gone?
there's one
is left.
One is left.
It is,
Hmm.
it is currently just barely being held together by whatever infernal magic is keeping it afloat. Well, or necromantic magic.
Yeah, necromantic magic for sure.
So
It
if I
could be
go
it could be
here,
a devil skelly.
Some form of magic.
well, I'd be hitting guys if I actually did what I wanted to do. So instead, I
Also,
can.
keep in mind, if you're tossing your sword at an enemy that is currently engaged in combat with a friendly, you are going to take a -4 to hit.
You could hold your turn, as I did have something planned for Deanna.
Okay. I'll
Dan
hold
wants
my
the glory. Don't let him do it. He wants the glory.
I know he wants the glory, and I'm not the one who wants the glory, so guess what? He's getting it. I'm
He's
holding
getting
my
it.
turn, and basically just holding my action to, I don't know.
You are currently just waiting. You're just shoving yourself downwards in a turn until you decide I want to go now. Basically,
Yeah.
Deanra.
All right. double checking my stuff.
I have
I'm
a feeling what I know is going to happen. I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to just say I got it if you say it.
I am going to bull rush the enemy.
All that. You are gonna take. I want to say you are gonna take damage from touching it, but you
I
aren't
don't
gonna take
mind.
damage if it explodes.
I don't
Roll
mind.
CMB. Roll CMB.
29.
Yeah.
How many fives does that beat it by?
Let me just double check. I do believe that is going to be exactly 3. So it's going to shove it back like 20 feet or something like that.
I can shove it up to 20 feet.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to follow it, I think, to shove it back that far back, isn't it?
No. I can choose to follow it, but I can also just force it that far away.
Ugh. I'm just double checking because I do believe there's something about. Part of me feels like I want to say like you have to follow it if you want to go further, essentially.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can check it out another time. If anything, at least I wanted to back up 5 feet.
Yeah, that is easy enough. I just feel like when it comes to like if you want to stand still and shove it back 20 feet, that sounds less like bull rush and more like mighty shove, is what I'll say.
No, that's more of an awesome blow. Get it right.
I mean, still though, like you're not doing damage, just shoving it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
As Deanna shoves it, he's going to shout, "Get it now!"
Okay.
By the
Is
way,
he talking
how
to
much
me?
damage did I take? He's
Gorgeous
talking
from
he's talking to any one of his ranged support, essentially.
You
Be
take
it
3
you
points of
or
damage,
Crow.
and Akira can jump in now if you so wish.
Where, like, what happened? Did he get pushed to the ground?
He got
knocked
pushed
it
back.
back.
Let's just say, for the sake of convenience, he got knocked back 5. But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
rules per you can push up to 20. That makes sense.
Then, I'll go ahead and take my turn now. Is that what I say, or?
Yeah, you basically say,
Okay.
I want to take my turn like after this, or I want to take my turn now, if you're holding your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna
Also-
go ahead and let's see here if I can move this far. So I'm gonna move to here, and then up to here. So that's gonna be all of my movement to move right here.
Yes.
Let me see if I can select. So that's 1, 2. Okay, there we go.
Hey.
And then now
Yeah.
I have. Okay, I can hit this guy with.
With no minuses, clear range.
How would a 15-foot cone work right now, DM? Would it be able to hit him?
You
A
need to be
15
closer.
foot, a 15-foot cone would be essentially there, and there, but sort of like here.
Okay.
Additionally, it could be like this. Like so, one and then one square ahead of you, and then the next 3.
I don't think I
Basically,
can move. Yeah, I don't think I can move much more or at all.
I mean,
So
if you
then
want to
we
get him
get
in a 5-foot cone, you can move to there and definitely get him.
Okay,
there.
then I'll do that. I'll do right here, right where this is. So move down. Yeah, there we go. So that. Go ahead and let's see here. First level spells. Okay, so burning hands, just fire.
Okay. So you
Burning
cast
has
burning
the
hand.
burning skeleton.
Oh no, he said what he said. He said what he said. He takes
I
burning
said
hands.
I said what I said, and it's a DC 16. What kind of save is it? It's a
It would be a
reflex
reflex.
yeah.
Yes.
So I have to
But it
roll
doesn't
that.
need to because it's just standing there and bathing in the fire and affecting it. Because it's
Oh.
a burning skeleton and has immunity to fire.
Oh well, I guess I just kind of.
This is a proper time to remind you that knowledge checks are a free action on your turn.
Can I make a knowledge check? I can't do anything. I already did it, didn't I?
You already did
I mean,
it, but
yeah,
You already did.
you already did it, but you can do a knowledge check to see about it if you want to.
No, I think he realizes. Oh, it's on. Oh.
Deanna's just standing there, his leg currently burned, booting the enemy away, and he just sees fire being blasted at it.
He is just so he has so much combat high after tossing that crackling sword of electricity on the previous one and thinking, yeah, I got this, fire! Oh wait.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Anyways, I think. Let me check.
I believe it is Crow's turn. Unless
in case he has something else he can do. Oh, wait a moment. Just in
Can I
case.
throw my anvil at him? I'm kidding.
My anvil at him.
you could, but you would need to have a move action to get it out and a standard action to toss it.
Yeah, I need someone else to
Azrae.
throw the one.
Give it to Azrae. He'll throw it.
Club it to death.
Azrae can shock push it.
Club it to death with an anvil. Yeah, that'll send a message for sure. But no, that's the end of my turn. Wow. Wow.
It's all good.
Azrae is a little bit short on options about where to go, unless you want to go and just hit her with a claw. I want to say that's the only option at the moment, unless Crow moves. But yeah, Azrae, Crow, your turn. You still have the possible frost.
Man, I was stupid.
That'll be my turn. As
We all have our stupid moments.
I love the fact that 𝓮𝓵𝓷 boots it back, and it's still alive.
It is Skelly's turn. He's equal distance from 3 people, so I'm going to roll 3d20s to see which one is highest. I'm not shitting you. I rolled from right to left on 𝓮𝓵𝓷 on like interest d20. I rolled a natural 1, not interest 𝓮𝓵𝓷. Natural 2 on Ryan Vivian, and a 4 on Akira. So he's gonna go give you a fiery hug.
Yeah.
And because he can take a 5-foot step when he's seen him fire than before, he's gonna be attacking with 2 claws.
Oh, squishy boy.
I rolled a 17 and a 6 on the natural die side of things. So only one of those hits.
Yeah, one of those hits. Yeah.
So you are going to take a 1d4 plus modifiers plus a 1d6. That was a few steps away from being max damage. Let's see, that's going to be 6 points of slashing and 4 points of fire. 10 total.
Wow, Akira doesn't look so good right now. I'm sorry.
Azrae.
It's about his health.
I'm trying to see my movement. I was trying to see how far I can move.
Well, you're in armor, so you can move up to 30.
Up to
If you're standing there, right underneath Akira, you can attack him. But it's going to be at a minus because they are standing in the way. Unless you have phalanx.
That's the next feat I'm gonna get, bro, when I level up.
Well, at the end of the session, you're going to get it.
Yeah, at the end of the session, you're gonna get it, man. You got it.
Yeah, there we go.
So just a -2.
-2.
I'm gonna take the minus on my end. Just roll for damage. Or roll to hit.
See, Senor. Alright, combat.
I'm just gonna preemptively roll a d6 here. So,
17.
if I remember correctly, what
were the minuses?
-2.
Because I recall you being like chaotic neutral or something like that. Oh, I put you as neutral because you didn't specify. What alignment did you want Azrae to be?
I don't
Because
know, bro. I just never thought about that. What's up? What are you thinking?
I mean, because personally, I would say because you're a blood rager, you don't have a character restriction with alignment like barbarians have. But I'm thinking because of your like how you lived, like in being in a tribe and such, I would say chaotic neutral or neutral is my guess on it. But if you want to choose something else, that is up to you.
Dude, I was honestly leaning towards neutral, but now chaotic neutral just piqued my attention.
Chaotic neutrals just do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Pretty
like
much.
You say that, but it's more like chaotic neutral is more like you haven't necessarily done a lot of stuff with the civilized world. Like you don't care too much for civilized laws. You more care about your own.
Could also just be true neutral too, but yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, because you're not good, your attacker connects, and you destroy it. Wow. And Akira must roll a reflex save or take 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, it's beautiful for getting too close. We're getting so close. Okay.
Oh no, wait! I forgot about the minus. Oh well, I always said you hit. I'll keep to my word. I said it hit.
Okay,
Roll me a reflex, Akira.
4.
Doing
Yeah.
Akira
beautiful.
takes 6 points of damage.
I am now below half health. I am looking
Oh, no.
very bad.
Oh,
Hush.
You are looking crispy and bloodied.
crispy.
Just slowly puts a thumbs up. It's like, we did it!
We did.
At what cost?
We did it. We did it. We really did it.
Yay!
We really tried killing him in this first encounter.
I will expend another channel to heal everyone.
How much?
I rolled a 4.
Damn.
Oh well, I can keep it here for a little while so you guys can add your bonuses easier, or your health back easier.
I'm at full health. I don't know about you guys.
I'm a... almost.
I would like
what's your channel?
What
What was your
How much
channel?
health they have?
It's 4.
4.
4 health.
I'm at full.
Not once did I manage to properly proc Fiery Aura, which would have done 1d6 points of damage to anyone starting besides them.
I thought you did
The one
today.
did I forget it? Yeah, he would have taken it, but I think I forgot it. Like the one time I was starting next to him.
No,
Okay.
Vivian killed it.
Oh, Vivian called it.
I will then put a lay on hands into Akira.
He's
She
just
reaches
kinda
inside of
sitting
him.
there with like burns all over his otherwise white body, and just like, thanks.
That's 12.
Okay, he's now back to 26
Almost full.
HP.
Almost full
Almost
health.
full. Almost full health. Yeah, I'm pretty bony and skinny and fleshy.
My con isn't as good as the other ones.
Deanna's gonna drink a potion.
No
That's-
gain.
Let me
We
have my
have
potion.
healing. No,
Roll attack with opportunity steal to prevent it from drinking a potion.
get him.
Okay.
Stop him quick.
No. This is
Dogpile
my
him.
potion. I bought
Dogpile
it.
him.
I bought
Rolled
it.
a 2.
Hmm?
My CMD's 20, Kage. I ain't gonna steal it, shit.
Did I hit 22 from Kage?
I had a 9. But if you want to hear 22, sure.
You want to hear 22? I won't
And
complain.
you said something, the audio broke up on my end. Anyways. I think
Look,
that's going to be the proper way of dealing with it. If someone's going to stop someone else from drinking a potion, they're going to have to physically like steal it from
Tackle
them
him
to
down.
prevent it from
Tackle
doing it.
him down.
And you can only do it if you're standing like literally right next to him, literally attack opportunity steal style.
Exactly.
I will then take out the wand. You heal another 2, Akira.
One again.
Hmm?
Oh wait, right. 2 is the minimum. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Oh my
I got
god.
to see a cute cat butt.
Yay! I'm gonna post more cats in Dane's chat.
Okay, I'm fine with this.
So on a scale of 0 to 100, how is the cure right now?
He was at a from 1 to 100. He was at like a 13, but now he's at a solid 75.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Well, oh no, I should throw in some more healing into him because I assume we're not going down to rest down there tonight.
Rest? No. We
No,
push
we're
on.
going down.
We're
We
gonna
are
push.
going down. We're
Well, here's the
we are
thing.
late at the entrance.
Your options are resting in the burnt out husk of a kobold village, where you
Yeah.
just were attacked by undead skeletons that are burning,
Yeah.
or go away from this site, like away, just away, or you're gonna have to go inside the caverns again.
I'm just gonna tell you, Vivian wants to lay this entire village to rest.
Oh no.
That is gonna
Freaking
be. I'm just gonna say right now, like that is going to be like. That's gonna be work on the scale of an entire day.
I know.
Vivian, you can put this village
Kira?
to rest when we're done.
Well,
Akira?
Just say it like this. I'm
What
going
are
to
you
give you an
asking?
ultimatum. Vivian can be up here consecrating the village, while the others rest below. But like, if she has herself under the effect of keep watch, she can do it and just go about and like just doing the rituals at no like. If you got to bury the body, that's going to be one thing. We're just going through and just essentially blessing all the bodies where they are laying. Then you can do it as part of resting for the night. But you're going to be up here by yourself, while the others are downstairs, potentially having a second watch.
I don't think you understand how guilty Vivian feels.
Oh, I know how guilty she feels, which is why I'm giving you this option. Without having
Yeah.
to stop the entire group from moving on, she spends her night toiling.
Yeah. She would bless all the bodies. But, however, when we get back up, they're being buried.
Yeah. I mean, you can spend the night burying as well, but that would not be counting as a rest. You'll be rolling a Constitution save in the morning to see if you are fatigued from sleep deprivation.
So what'd you ask about Akira?
You healed another 12.
Another 12? I'm already at max.
Another 2, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm at max with 28, so I'm good.
When
Okay.
you healed him for 2, he was at max.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
did
your
anyone
HP
else need
is.
healing?
I just realized how severe your HP situation is now. With
Yeah.
that. I'm good. I'm already at
Okay.
max easily.
I'm asking Azra and Deanra.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
do
good.
not want to waste this 12.
Yeah, I'll take some of it, I think. I'm
Deanna
checking
kind of
my
looks
health
to
right
the
now.
bottom of his empty health potion, as soon says, "It's a good thing these are cheap."
Cheap.
Throw some.
The one is cheaper.
The one
Yeah,
is literally cheap.
You could take 8 points of that 12.
Not food, but
I mean, Deanna throws the potion away as he then, as he still doesn't look fully healed. He's got burn marks all over his body right now. His heart's a little hurting.
And Deanra will heal 12.
I was
No,
gonna say, there's
heal
no way
Azra
Dress is
first.
healing after you use the healing potion right now.
So what are we?
Glittering point.
So what are we doing down here?
We gotta deal with an illithid. Remember?
Do I remember? I wasn't here for that. Please explain it to me. Out of
Okay.
character, explain it to me.
I
Okay,
know, out of character.
Mind
Out of,
Flayer.
out of character, we're dealing with a mind flayer, or what we believe to be a mind flayer down there.
Okay.
In
And
character,
Akira's
your
like,
character should know everything that we've been up to, aka.
But the
all
thing
the
is, he hasn't
videos.
watched that part yet, so that's why he doesn't know.
He would know broad strokes what is happening, essentially. So he would
Yeah.
know that you encountered, you rescued someone from down there, and when you got on top side, their brain, out of their brain exploded an illithid tadpole, essentially what is the start of a mind flayer that didn't take hold in this half-elf woman. And yeah, basically they are going downstairs to deal with what they believe to be a mind flayer, or a cult of mind flayers, or
Something.
something that is using tadpoles, essentially.
Thinking about it, Vivian would go the fatigue route.
Okay.
Damn it. Again.
That is
Here.
fine. She sneaks away during the night.
Yeah, remember? We went down, she stayed up for that, so.
Yeah.
Deanna with a double face palm as he's gonna be on watch for the night.
The whole
So-
night? Because I did not cast Keep Watch on you. I cast it on myself.
Oh, I know.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Vivian is going to be upstairs.
Yeah.
Are the others going down
Yeah.
into the bottom of the cavern, or are they also staying in the entrance?
I would go down for my character.
to assist Vivian in putting them to rest? Or
Well, basically, if you're gonna assist with putting him to rest, you will be doing the same thing as she is and rolling a Constitution check at the end of the night to either be fatigued or not be fatigued.
so that's if we're
No.
doing what again?
For essentially burying, blessing and burying the burnt corpses of the kobolds.
Yeah, Akira would help. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to make a con save. That's a fortitude, right?
That's not fortitude. This is straight up Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you do not sleep, then you make a Constitution save to be fatigued or not, if memory
I-
serves.
And being fatigued is bad. That is -2 on all your physical stats.
I mean, it sucks, but I mean,
If
Lay on hands can only remove it like a condition like getting fatigued from this. Doing the mercy healing will only relieve it for an hour.
mhm.
And in order to
I'm
get rid
aware
of
of
fatigue,
what
you
I'm
need
doing,
to sleep.
but he needs to make sure that, or Greg
Yeah.
needs to make sure that this is actually something he wants to do with her.
it'll also thing is he doesn't
if-
have keep watch on him, I believe. So that
if it's-
means
A fatigued character can either run or charge, and takes a -2 to strength and dexterity. Anything that would cause anything that would normally cause a character to become fatigued, then makes the character becomes exhausted, which is even worse, which is a -6 to strength and dexterity.
I will also just add that Kage's gonna have keep watch and everything, but it'll take him even longer for rest and spells and stuff like that too.
Well, here's the thing.
You have to sleep, Greg, in order to
Yeah.
reset your spells.
Okay, yeah,
I
I'm
would
sleeping.
say,
Okay,
Which-
you have to sleep an uninterrupted 8 hours in this system.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would say with
Okay.
Keep Watch, she could only bless the bodies and still gain a benefit from resting. If she's
Mhm.
staying up, she can prepare spells to this day. Even with Keep Watch on, with Keep Watch, I would say suffer no fatigued, but you would not have the prerequisite rest for getting spells.
Paladins don't require rest.
I'm going to sleep.
Alright, they just require like an hour of meditation and such. Never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for arcane spellcasters, it will be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would still be fatigued if you fail. That is.
Yeah, no, I would rest because you don't get back your spells.
Yeah, you definitely need rest.
There's a way to
So-
kinda... No, for arcane spellcasters, there's not even a way to even mitigate it.
You do require it.
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
I mean, but the way to negate it would essentially be the way to
Bring a
negate it would-
sustenance was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So, 𝓮𝓵 rubs the bridge of his nose as he sees Vivian going about to start doing this. And he'll then say, Akira, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓮. Bro, I already know you're about to head down. You
Alright,
two
that's
go with
fine.
him.
It is a DC 50 Fortitude. I guess I'm thinking of something else. So yeah, it would be a Fortitude save, not a Constitution, straight up.
Okay.
I need to roll a 5. No, hold on, it's actually more than that. Or it's actually less than that, I think. I need to roll a 4.
But yeah.
You two go down with Crow. I'll help Vivian up here. As
𝓮𝓵?
𝓮𝓵 just rubs the bridge of his nose.
𝓮𝓵, this is my son. You do not need to assist
Vivian?
me.
Vivian?
Ra can help me.
Yeah, 𝓮𝓵 will then say, Vivian,
No,
I do
go
not
rest.
give half a 𝓮𝓵's ass if this is your sin. We are a unit, and as a commander, I have to help.
No, you don't.
It doesn't matter what you say, Vivian. I'm going to help regardless, because 1, we need you anyways. And 2, I've been feeling stagnated. Punching those skeletons
I feel like I haven't-
wasn't...
I feel like I haven't done enough in the past 24 hours.
Yeah, punching the skeletons sure as hell seemed fun, and this is the current moment of the time which I can see perfectly in the dark right now. So, I'm going to help whether you say yes or no.
Well, what's gonna happen if you... 𝓮𝓵, it's not smart for you to do that. Not without my spell.
Vivian. Vivian? Vivian.
𝓮𝓵, no.
You're not gonna stop me on this.
Spray ball to the face. No!
I've-
Down, boy, down.
I've done actual marches back in my day. I've gone at least a week without rest when I was younger.
Yeah, and how much cocaine did you take?
None. Because it's fucking cold in the north.
I
was
think you were
going-
taking the white powder. By the way, cocaine did exist. in his world.
I mean, that's fine. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Every night you do not get rest, the penalty increases.
Yeah.
So I would say going an entire week without rest, I think that would be like a tall soldier's tale. But yeah, anyways.
Well, this is 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾 we're talking about here.
He's all about those tall soldier tales.
Indeed.
𝓲𝓪𝓷, please just go to bed.
No.
Yes.
Now, at this point, 𝓲𝓪𝓷's staring her down as he says, "No, I'm going to help put these bodies to rest."
I have a question out of character.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Have we had dinner yet?
No.
No, you guys are about to when you head down there. You guys are about to.
You guys,
Yeah.
I would imagine you guys are currently in the process of setting up the rope ladder.
So I'm down in the cavern setting up the rope ladder.
No, you're setting up the rope ladder at the top of the cavern, and then you're
Okay.
going
Oh,
to
down,
step into it after it's set up.
Okay. But I thought I was resting.
Well,
You're
in the
about to
process
when you
of
get down
going You're in the process of getting to your resting spot, which is at the bottom of the cavern. So, right inside the cave, it's almost like it's 100 feet from the top of the cavern to the bottom of the cavern, and it's not a 90-degree drop. It's more like an 80-degree drop or something like that, with some hills, with some ledges on it on the sides of it. And you guys are setting up a rope ladder to essentially go all the way to the bottom, so you guys can just climb up leisurely without having to free climb it at the sides. And you guys are planning on resting at the bottom of the drop, essentially.
Oh, I did forget to say one thing.
Mhm.
Instead of Ra helping me, Ra goes into the planar portal.
Wee.
So essentially just goes into into summon mode, essentially.
Yes. He goes into summon mode so that way I can summon him once I get to the bottom.
I mean, here's the thing as I understand that, you just use, even if he still, remains in the overworld, it's just he's staying on the top, you're staying on the bottom, and you summon him, and he basically teleports from point A to where you are standing, point B.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay,
need
yeah,
to go-
I'm fine with that.
As I see it, he doesn't need to go. He can't go into a summoning plane. He just essentially gets teleported from where he's currently at to where you are at the moment.
Well, no, he can also go into a summoning plane too.
Yeah, but just.
I'm fine with the teleporting. I would rather have him
As I read it, and as I understand it, he doesn't need to be there for you to be able to call him to you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That way you can have a horse, have a paladin's horse. They essentially have a luxury stay at a hotel, and if the paladin suddenly needs them inside of his suite to do some kick-ass indoor horse riding, just teleport inside.
And that is how you sneak a horse into a hotel.
Yes.
Indeed.
We're the paladin, breaking the rules.
Yep.
But yeah. So does Vivian eventually relent, or I'm gonna have to do this with a
Vivian
get
will
this special
eventually
pilot.
relent with a fine. Do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Much
Then
appreciated.
I would like for both Vivian and 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾 to roll me a fortitude save.
Oh,
And
you
I
guys
ask,
can Vivian.
do you guys want to go back to town and do some fucking around there potentially?
No.
In the
And a flashback.
flashback, I think Jane wants to see the what we think are the doppelgangers.
Another time.
Okay.
Okay.
No flashback.
No flashback. No wishy-washy.
No wishy-washy as I get a 21 on my fort save.
𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾 is not fatigued.
I also got a 21. I rolled significantly lower than him, though.
Neither of you are fatigued.
Woohoo!
But by the time day breaks, the night falling for me, 𝓲𝓪𝓷𝓾 will say, "See, wasn't that bad." And at the very least, the graves at least look nice.
And now Akira roll for soup.
Roll for sleep.
This
For
is-
soup! Shut the fuck up, bug extinct. need to buy followers.
Do I roll now or?
Yeah, just roll professional cook if you want to get your cook on.
Oh, I'll get my cook. I'll get my cook on. Yeah.
Like I said, roll for soup.
Oh, great! It's slightly better than last time.
So it's improving, you know. It's a work in progress.
You haven't been working like you have to sort of have to grind down the already dry bread to like make it sort of try to freshen up with some water or something like that. But yeah, decently well.
Dumplings.
You're not used for some reason. Like you don't recall like ever using rations for cooking before. So this is a new area for you.
New trend.
New area, yeah. Let's just leave it at area.
Yeah, ration cooking, soldiers cooking, whatever you want to call it. Taking an MRE and making it into a bread pudding.
Yeah, no, they really have to get creative with their MREs.
Yep. So as daytime breaks and you guys are going through, you find yourself once again back at the flag with 999 hit points, apparently. And yeah, like this, upon reaching like down here, you sort of knew what to expect, but something feels different. You can't quite put a finger on it, but you're looking upon the landscape and something feels wrong.
Oh,
Like something looks like it looks like the same time you were down here, but you can't quite put a finger on what's different.
by the way, as soon as we reach the bottom, Deanna will actually ask an important question to the group. Hey.
Yes, on birthday gift.
No, not that. Did either of you guys remember to bring the badge?
I didn't have the badge.
I didn't either.
I want to believe the last person that had the badge was actually 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾.
I want to believe the last person that had it was probably Azray. And he probably forgot to put it in his character sheet.
I would say it definitely wasn't Charon.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. I'll tell you this. You guys definitely have the badge.
Okay.
One of us has it. It's just we forgot to get rid of it.
Now, hot potato to find out who has the badge. Beep, 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 beep. No, sorry.
Actually, I have a better idea. Deanna has the badge.
Wow, didn't say anything for it, just rolled, didn't designate who was what number. No, I have the badge. Don't worry, guys. Trust me. Trust me. I have the badge.
Well, if it's worth anything, I said probably 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾 has it last.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. It's like, Dane.
Deanna, if we're being called that honest, how did you go from holding the rope to right beside me immediately?
Deanna hears the question and thinks for a moment. I mean, I run pretty fast.
You didn't run, you just appeared.
I'm not so
Do you-
sure what you're talking about. I
I
ran.
want to say for all of you, I want to say this sounds like crazy talk from Vivian's side.
Yeah.
Like this
They
sounds.
already think that she's crazy, so.
Are you alright, Piff?
I mean, like this. I would say in their minds, they're more than likely like qualifying this as well. She was up all night burying bodies. Like, eh.
Well, actually, since she did bring it up, do I need to make a check or anything?
I would say probably the only one that would be eligible to roll the check would be 𝓮𝓵𝓷𝓾, but other than that, no.
All right.
Hey, you're not 20, dude.
Let me attempt a will
Not
save.
one incoming.
Nope. In
10.
between.
From what you recall, like being led by this rope, training essentially your quote unquote night vision during the broad daylight, and then when combat arose, you just sort of sprang into action and leapt into place. That is your rationale for it.
Yeah, no, I just ran to where I was. So.
You were not there, though.
Vivian, right now, Right now, this topic's kind of not important.
You wanna know what's more important?
The fact there are boats left down to the left of us. No, really, there are boats down here.
Wait, what?
There are... Down here was where the docks was. Where you guys got a boat and travelled alongside before you got the badge.
No, well, I didn't have Charon to share it with, so I didn't know who to share it with. But Umas spied me again.
Oh no. Where did he spy you?
After we defeated the, gnolls.
How long after?
That morning.
Did they say anything?
It's not a they. It's essentially a type of scrying spell. They don't
He
talk.
did.
They don't talk. Instead, he literally just now knows
Deanra?
where. Yeah.
He just said he did.
He talks,
Yeah.
and I saw the breakfast, burned. It wasn't actually burned.
Deanra blinks for a second before he soon says, "When the hell does a scrying spell allow someone to talk?"
Then again, the Edward is also not magical, so...
He
He's
is
not
not
a magical
magical.
girl here.
He is not
The
magical.
person who is
I mean, if you want me to give a proper explanation for this via Akira can roll me a knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. I can do that. Then you get to my character sheet.
It's a plus
and get
8.
to the skill section. It's a plus. Oh, it is, isn't it? Okay. Arcana. Actually, it's a plus 9.
Ooh. I was wrong.
23.
23.
So basically, the thing about magic is that, like, anyone who can cast magic can manipulate magic. That's basically what you do. What you call the spell scrying is but one, like, formalized way of using magic. There's nothing, well, basically the only thing stopping a person from customizing their spells is, like, time, energy, and components. So if someone wants to, let's say, make a scrying spell that also works as one-way communication, it will only take, like, if they figure out how to do it, it will only take a little bit more effort on their side to do it. There are actually, talking off like knowledge and off character, there are actually also rules for creating your own spells.
Yeah, Greg would love that.
Yes. I
do
know, I
believe-
would love it.
I do believe the in-game rules are like a combination of spheres of power, which at the moment we're not currently using. But like, I have no problem if you want to get into spell crafting, like literally spell crafting. We can look up a rule set that works with like essentially things like, oh, like this works out. Like you are putting time and energy to create essentially a new standardized spell, and we're going to slot it into first, second, third, fourth, or whatever. Like, if you want to create, let's say, instead of burning hands, like acid spray or freezing spray, essentially powdered snow.
Or some
Fireball, but with
screwed up
lightning.
thing called create aneurysm.
Oh boy, I think it'd be a higher level.
Yeah, I think it's a 10th level spell, even though it doesn't exist.
Actually, in
Oh, it does?
5e rules, I want to say, like, in 5e lore, like,
Yeah.
9th, 10th, and 11th level spells exist, but there's a
Okay.
goddess out there actively suppressing, like, those powers. Because
Ah.
there's, like 11th level spells and such are, like, on the scale of world ending or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in 5e, a 12th level spell destroyed basically most of the world.
Most
I
of the
would imagine-
world, it's good to know.
I would imagine it's the equivalent of 11th or 12th level spell that sunk Aslanti to the ocean floor.
Oh
But
no,
anyway.
it was an 11th.
Yeah.
Basically, he made a spell that made him the god of magic temporarily.
Temporarily.
And did not
You changed the rule.
realize. Yeah, basically changed the rule that made him the god of magic temporarily, but he didn't realize that every time you cast a spell, there was always a little bit of tear in the weave. So so when he did that, he didn't know how to fix it,
Yeah.
which caused all magic to break,
Yep.
which sent flying cities crashing downwards.
But yeah, so
And
to
that's
explain, like,
formulation to exist.
the cause of 4th edition, the 11th
The
spell,
cause of fourth-
causing no magic to exist. And then it was reinstated and made everyone a wizard. That makes sense. But yeah, so basically to roll back,
Yeah.
like just because like a scrying spell that allows one-way communication doesn't exist like as a common good that you can buy in a store, doesn't mean that it's not magic that can like be made to appear. If you know how to bend the weaves of magic, you can basically make whatever happen, which is what
So,
makes spellcasters so dangerous if you leave them unchecked.
So,
agreeable.
basically, to explain all of that in like one short sentence, Akira will look to 𝓲𝓪𝓷 and go, "Just because you don't know it can happen doesn't mean it doesn't exist or can happen."
Fair
Just because
point.
a habit doesn't exist doesn't mean we can't make it.
That is a fair point.
Open your like from the Matrix scene, just like open your mind.
No.
And to explain it to a knucklehead, to punch someone in the face, you're gonna have to close the distance. Just because you can't punch them now doesn't mean you can't punch them after walking a bit.
More or less.
But yeah.
More or less.
But yeah. So, what do you guys want to do? It is currently the morning, and the overland rules still apply.
I will mention that it does seem like he's doing it every week. So as long as we make sure in 7 days I'm not near anything discernible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard to discern anything underground.
Say that. There's a giant city in the background.
Roll a
Yeah, but
perception
how-
check as you say that.
Okay.
Yeah, but kind of hard to see it from the overworld.
But
What do you
it-
mean?
Perception.
It's right over here, Dane. It's right. Wait. It's right over here, Dane.
22.
Yeah. You see, you definitely see the metropolis in the distance.
Yeah. Kind of hard to miss.
So Metropolis off in the distance, which is which one?
Metropolis is this giant structure up here,
Okay. And
which
so this is
is
basically the map.
approximately 8 miles across.
This is basically just the map for what is it?
Okay, so you're right.
The overland
you have
map.
I don't know if you've I don't know if you recall if you've heard what this place is. So basically, if you're looking around you, you're currently in a massive underground area with a like with shattered like small islands like all around it. And if you look up, you essentially see through the ceiling and to the sky above. This is some sort of enchanted magical underground that lies underneath the earth. Like, I forget exactly like how far underneath the earth I mentioned it was. I want to say like at the very least like 30 feet or something like that. Like
Yeah.
underneath the Earth's crust. It's 30 at least 300 feet or something like that underneath the Earth's crust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost died if that sudden feather
that's
fall
pretty
didn't
funny.
happen to us.
That's why I tried running away when it happened.
Well, you and me have been fine, Viv. We flew.
You guys
Oh,
fell
yeah,
down
that's
with
true.
debris, and because the debris just like decided to like reverse and go back up to topside, you guys were slowed by essentially debris raising itself.
Yeah.
But you still took a decent amount of falling damage, like 4d6 or something like that.
Yeah, it was not
Yeah.
fun.
And somewhere around here, there's a cart, slightly battered cart.
Oh, yeah, true. We got our second wheels here, guys.
Anyways,
But yeah,
I say we take a boat up.
you certain about taking a boat?
I mean, as long as I don't make it.
Yeah, that
That
seems
sounds
to be the problem with that.
Do you guys need a
What do you
boat?
mean?
Well, we have some boats here, but some of them aren't exactly reliable. Yeah.
There were last year. Remember, there was a handful of boats. You guys took one and sailed up. With your current numbers, you feel you may have to take two, but there's nothing like stopping you from essentially holding them together and like essentially traveling together down the rapids, essentially, or following the streams.
Down the river Styx.
But not all of them are in proper shape. Like some of them, you remember having like holes in them. But you do recall that like there was at least one undamaged boat down there.
I mean, if you can repair a boat, that would be nice.
Ooh, could he make us a boat? A custom boat? No, I'm kidding.
Or with enough time, with his craft skills,
probably,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, with my craft skills I could, but the question is, do we have the time?
No, probably not.
No, we do not have the time.
We only paid for Horsey for 30 days.
No, we have a
Yeah.
month, but yeah.
One day
Maybe not, you know.
has passed.
One day has passed already.
Nah, fuck that.
So, with my
You're eating
my
bread.
other
In front of me.
That's right.
Oh god.
You're eating bread. Oh no.
Terran
how dare
used
he.
taunt. It was super effective.
It was ultra effective.
So, if you guys want, I can fix up a boat.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, if you can fix one of the ones existing, that'd be good.
Yeah, try and fix this one, as Deanna points to one of the damaged boats.
He points to the worst shaped one. You know.
Well, you haven't.
No, no.
You guys haven't decided to go down or not. It's not like you're teleporting down. You're currently at the crossroads of going down to the docks or going
Oh,
to
okay.
the bridges.
Let's head to the docks.
Yeah, ducks.
Down to
Okay.
the docks. Down to
Okay,
the-
so everyone agrees with me.
The boondocks. Yep.
Yes, everyone agrees with you.
So you guys go down to the docks, and you guys go down to the docks, and you notice that there is indeed like one boat left that is completely undamaged, but the other ones seem to be in various stages of disrepair.
Oh, boy, no.
So we're gonna need at least one more boat either way, right?
How many we
Yeah.
have, probably. Yeah.
So with
be
that,
safe.
can I, with my engineer profession, using parts from the other boats, fix up one of the boats so that we can use it?
Yeah,
Now, the boats themselves, like you look at these boats, and you notice that these boats are definitely magically crafted, maybe by a spell equivalent to stone shape or something like that. These boats are essentially a single entity. They are not made of different parts. They are just one like section of hewn stone. Magically, you imagine magically hewn stone.
Okay.
So it has holes here and there that looks like a form of erosion. But yeah, like these if you want to take like one like parts from one boat and patching the other, you could not do that unless you were to grind it to mortar. Like grind to dust, make mortar, and then like allow it to set. Which at
It'd
that
take a
point,
while.
That would take a while, yes, especially if you don't have the like prerequisite materials to like properly make mortar.
So, however, I do have a few spells that could help. Remember the ones that I took. Let's see here if this will work. I'm looking down at this. So, if I cast Make Whole on one of them, would that work?
Make whole would definitely be of helpful and of the more expedited method. Make whole and mending are both spells that repair damaged objects. Make whole is more instant, while mending takes a bit more time.
Yeah.
Like with mending, you essentially like you're working on it in 10-minute increments, while mending, mending is like 10-minute increments, while make whole is a bit more pizzazz, like maple instant. If we look at what make whole, it says duration instantaneous and cast. Oh, cast time is 10 minutes as well. Never mind. So I guess it's the same, but it's more potent. It's
Yeah.
1d6 per caster level. So in your case, it would be 5d6, which I would say like definitely would make a like this or the boat like be patched together.
All right. Then I'll choose the least damaged boat if I can find one. the one that's least damage, and go ahead and take 10 minutes to basically cast Make Whole on it.
Roll me a 5d6.
Roll 5d6. That's 18, the same roll from last time.
That is, I dare say that is above average for that sort of a roll. That is 3 above average.
Yep. This 5d6 is 30.
Oh wait, never mind. It would be.
It is
Yeah, never
above
mind.
average.
I don't know why.
I can
For some
confirm.
reason, I thought 66, and wait, that would be 36. But nah, I'm tripping. But yeah, so you cast Make Whole. You spend some time to prepare and then let the spell rip, and you just see this. You just see a whole bunch of dust more or less coalesce like back into it. Some of the dust was already laying around, like retracts into the boat. The boat itself, like where it usually had, like where before had a rather rough texture, it becomes shiny. Like you don't recall very often seeing shiny rock, but it's
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
the rock has been like buffed out and like it's shiny, and it's definitely like it's definitely like more structurally integral than the boat that was previously like the best boat on the lot. You can see like very decent like engravings, like image engravings and stuff along the side. That doesn't necessarily make any sense. It's just shapes and lines and such. But it is definitely a beautiful looking boat, and it's made out of a single like slab of stone, no less.
So he's going to go
Good
ahead and
job.
say, well, it took a little bit, but I think it's back up to working order.
Beautiful.
Impressive work.
Good job.
Well,
Now.
I am a craftsman by trade.
Now, here's the next question.
I'm a good one.
As Dion crosses arms, who's going with 2 if we're taking 2 boats?
I'll go on the one that I just repaired. I'm confident in my work.
I'll join that one. Looks cool.
All right. Azra, you go with them.
Alright.
Me and Vivian will take the other boat. Mostly because with how these boats work, you're gonna need someone strong on each side, or kind of make sure that they don't lose path.
Just control, you mean?
Yeah, don't lose control.
And we can go together. Raw's gonna be in between us, though.
I'm okay with that.
Oh boy.
Just doing some sound work. Don't mind me.
Yeah. Just workshopping it.
It works.
That was pretty good.
All right. Stay close, but don't stay too close.
Alright. Bro, I want to sniff that booty.
I want to say the rules we used last time was that you could go essentially double land speed if you're going along with the current and half if you're going against it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what are we using for oars?
Do the ships come with oars since we found them at the docks?
I would say yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
These
I got
oars.
And if the oars like are damaged, then you guys have a mender at the cost of some time. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure a regular cantrip would be able to heal it. Would be able to heal an oar, I should say.
Yeah.
Now we're going to heal the oars now, too? Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Mending on the oar.
I mean,
You're
if the
healing
oar is
everything.
broken, for the sake of time, I'm gonna say that the oars are currently not broken, but that may not always be the case.
Alrighty.
All right, let's get a move on.
So yeah,
All right, there we set sail.
which path do you guys want to take?
I say we go up towards the necropolis.
Yeah, agreed.
If you want to follow the last path, like the path you did last time, you went up to here in a single day of rowing. You rested on the banks and you carried your boats over to here, and then braved the maelstrom and crashed your boats around here.
We're probably going to avoid doing that again.
You sure? It was fun.
Anyways, if anything, we're gonna follow the same path and get to like right here, right?
Yeah.
So Deanna Vivian's spot's focused. What about you guys?
Same? Question mark?
If we're following the same path, I think it'd be a better idea. After all, if we follow different paths, we might get separated.
Yeah.
I concur.
All right.
Okay.
We all sail to here.
So you set out in the boats, and you feel immediately that something, like when you get in the water, you're like I mentioned, when you first stepped out, like something felt like off, like something else felt a bit different. And as soon as you like get out and run to here-ish, you notice that the currents have shifted.
Oh shit.
Instead of the currents pulling you this way,
Oh no.
it's instead pulling you.
You know what? That still gets us to our destination.
Vivian, the currents have shifted.
I can feel that.
So that's the question. Are you guys gonna fight it, or are you just gonna go and follow with the currents, as it were?
I think we should follow the currents.
Yeah, we just expand more energy fighting it.
Considering that we took the two people who didn't sleep and put them in the same boat. Yes.
Yes, you did.
To be fair, you don't have any
We're not
penalties
fatigued.
upon not sleeping.
We
But
have
No.
no penalties.
yeah.
I
So
understand
this-
that, but it's still.
So you have 8 miles of travel per day. That was reduced to 4 miles if you're going against the current, or 16 miles if you're going with it, or just about. So if you're going with the current, then like you can basically like get very close to the metropolis if you're just following with it. If the currents are indeed as fair as the Overlook demands it.
All right, I guess we're gonna try and go with the current. Vivian, just try and keep tight hold on the oar and make sure we don't tip.
Of course. That's why Ra's in the middle. Actually, I should be in the middle. Oh well.
Oh boy.
You know, if this was a swamp, I'll be peppering you guys with will-o-wisp right about now.
If this were a swamp, I don't think I'd have trouble moving through it.
You'd be swimming.
Vivian doesn't have a swim speed. However, she has swamp stride.
Yes. She doesn't have a climb speed, though.
Yeah. Ra has the swim speed, so I'm fine. I just gotta get on Ra.
So here's the thing. So you guys follow along, and the journey is relatively uneventful. Like, you feel like luck is on your side, and, like, definitely the currents are, like, very willing. You get to here, and I want everyone to roll me a perception check. It is starting to get night. It's not like proper dark yet, but it's starting to get night.
I love the fact that Karen's doing this essentially blind.
You just gotta feel the currents for this.
Yay,
26.
5!
Oh boy, our boat's going.
Oh,
we're
no.
screwed.
Ra
Screwed too.
Titanic.
doesn't need to, only Vivian.
I just want to say the number. So Vivian got a 9, and Ra got a 9. We both got 9s.
Also, just to mention,
no.
when I say Ra doesn't need to, I just mean that I'm not going to say he can't. I'm just going to say like he can't contribute like with proper information for what he sees.
I understand that,
aside
but
from,
I had already rolled the dice.
yeah, that is fine. So no one notices this except for the Enra.
No.
The Enra looks up and just gazes at the metropolis again, and he notices that the gates, the massive gates that were once open, are now closed.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
The massive 50 to 100 foot like gates that you passed underneath are closed. So you are not getting unless the gates are gonna magically open or you can find another way through the front gate, you are not gonna pass the
These are
same way.
miracles.
You're not gonna pass into the city the same way as you did before.
Guys, the gates are closed.
Huh.
Ask if we're open again on Monday. It is Monday.
Technically, yeah. Knock, knock, motherfuckers.
Do you think it's because it's night?
I'm busting like the Kool-Aid, man.
You
gates?
guys recall fleeing, you guys remember resting on here and seeing the gates wide open last you were here.
Oh, that's true.
This is definitely something you have not seen before.
Well, I guess we're gonna figure out another way in.
The Enner also notices that if you're gonna go to essentially moor the boats, there are a few places from where he's standing. Over here, it's cliffs.
Oh, fun.
So
That's cool.
that is going to be difficult to get above. Here is more of a lowered, and you recall it being a little bit lower shot inside of here as well. If you want to go aboard this little island, that's also fine, but you don't necessarily see much on it. But yeah,
Maybe at this point that Deanna does remember something, that another area that they can go through.
you also remember there's a sandbank on this side.
Indeed. There's a sandbank here. And this is the only cliff that actually reaches the pretty much the actual
City?
wall. The highest part of the wall of the city. That's the only cliff that goes up there.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I kind of want to see what's on the door, since
Yeah.
we have a dictionary and comprehend languages.
I'd like to go on the door.
Okay.
We also have a badge, though, which could potentially be a pass. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
So it is
Right
going to
then.
be, it's going to be well into the night. Though I'm going to let it slide because you guys aren't necessarily fighting with the current, so you have plenty of energy to actually moor the boat in here.
Yeah.
You do notice that when you notice over here that it's getting more and more rapid, looking towards that, almost like the whirlpool has shifted its direction for some reason.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Instead of pushing out, it is instead sucking in,
Oh, boy.
which might explain the change of currents.
Yeah.
We may need to kind of leave the boats here at this point.
That's fine. We can live with that.
Right then. Let's head on up, see what's going on with the doors. Ugh. We'll probably set
Guard.
up camp once we're up there.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse is just gonna be with a hand crossbow and his buckler out as well, just in case. At a time.
Deanna's gonna ready his heavy steel shield.
Oh, as a side note, he's also wearing the 𝓮𝓼 scarab too. Just a side note.
Nice.
Oh, DM, I stored another one of those in my sword.
That
Just
is
letting
fine.
you know.
Another shocking graspens.
I touch Deanna and give him keep watch.
If you don't want it, you can always just will save to resist it.
No, just Deanna was caught off guard by it.
No. Oh god. So you were affected by it, and then he noticed because you were keeping watch. Sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke.
As one of our dear friends, Silver would say, "Boo, bad joke."
Yep.
Yes.
I'm surprised that hasn't been made into a sticker, to be quite fair.
Boo, bad joke.
I post it up all the time because I have a specific image of it, and I just whenever I feel like I'll post it up.
I'll commission a sticker version of it.
Let's see here.
So, I assume we get to the door.
I don't want to get to the door. I just want to sleep on the bank.
So, we're camping at the bank,
That's what I thought we were doing.
guys.
Akira will agree to camping on the bank because it's probably the safest option.
Yeah.
I will say
Kind
I
of
will
don't
say,
want
though-
to camp in front of the doors.
from where you are, from currently where you're standing on the bank, the only one who sees anything of interest on the door would be 𝓮𝓪𝓷𝓮, because he can see, like, he
Perfectly in
sees
the
it as
dark.
bright light. Yeah. You guys don't see far enough with dark vision to see any detail, but
Mhm.
𝓮𝓼𝓷 sees something plastered like across the, like essentially the closed doors of the town. He sees some
There's-
symbols that he does not understand.
There's something written on the door.
Oh,
Well,
use this! As I pull out that huge book.
Okay.
I'm
Dear
gonna-
will
I'm,
hold the
I'm gonna.
book.
I'm coming up beside him, just kind of looking at what he's looking at.
You can't see shit because it's nighttime.
He has dark vision.
You still
Ah.
can't read the,
Yeah, can't discern colors. But he also is a wizard that can use light if he has it prepared.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have it prepared, totally.
I mean, we're also a mile away from the door, aren't we?
I want to roll a sense motive against Greg. I rolled a natural
Who
14.
says nothing?
That's the thing. I sense nothing because I don't have it trained.
DM doesn't
I
need
do
a
not
sense
have
mode.
light.
DM knows motive.
I do not have light right now. However, I have 4 cantrips, so I can't do anything else. Wait, no, I rested, so I can have another one ready, right?
I mean, you would have to prepare it during the rest. You can't just do it retroactively unless you specifically leave spells open.
Yeah, I'm specifically leaving one of. Okay, so light is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to drop one of my cantrips, but I already chose it and sent it to the DM prior to the first session. So
Please don't
But
tell me
that's
you're
the
actually
thing, you're a
casting light right
wizard.
now.
That's gonna blind the ender away, ain't it?
Do it. No, it's
it
gonna
would blind.
ball
It
of
would
darkness.
probably make him really, really angry.
No, it'd just be a ball of darkness. He won't be able to see anything in that ball.
Oh.
You would effectively blind me via darkness, essentially.
It's not painful. He just sees the void.
Oh, it's blinding. It's the exact opposite of blinding.
Yeah, exact
Please
opposite.
don't,
Pure darkness.
please
Pure
don't tell me
darkness.
you're actually casting light right now.
Oh man.
That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm casting light.
So, Deanna's trying to read this. He looks at the book and all of a sudden, dark.
Ah, my eye!
Now that's when it's pitch black at night. Actually, wait, it's nighttime right now, so
Yeah.
it's
Well, also,
pretty
it's
badly
nighttime,
bright
but-
for him.
Sorry, I was doing some very, very, very much panicked research because I just thought of something that would be fun, and I decided to change it up a bit.
Uh
Oh dear God.
oh. Yeah.
Dear
We're
Lord.
losing Greg in like 4 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, probably like an easy idea would be like for the Emma to just, instead of looking up at the door and looking down at his book, writing it down and then checking, cross-referencing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So 𝓮𝓷𝓷, roll me a linguistics check with a +4 for the book. I want to say.
Did not write what the bonus was. I don't think I got the bonus. I just had, oh, here's a book, you can buy it. I was like, sold.
Gold.
Wow, I rolled that low on a linguistics check.
Oh.
Is that with the +4 built in, or
That was with the +4.
Okay.
I
So
retroactively have a 5 in linguistics. That bumped me to a 9.
So for some reason, like you look at this and you read it as. So you read it out, and do you read it out loud, or do you just read it for yourself?
I'll read it out loud.
Oh,
So-
there goes the spell.
So you read it as Hydro, the sexiest of waters. That is what your
Wait.
translation of what stands on the door is.
Wait a second. Upon reading that out loud, both Deanna and I just had a brain moment.
And then someone else remembers that no, that's not what it is.
Wait, someone
please-
else. I think it's only him and Greg there.
Guys,
I'm gonna send you a note.
I think
Oh God.
a Hydra's nearby.
No. He's gonna say out loud in character. No. There's no Hydra nearby.
Oh, thank God.
What do you mean?
Well, can't you read it?
No.
Well, it says Hydon, the city of the Rune Lord of Lust, 𝓲𝓵.
Language? What language is even that?
Light. What? In the cavern?
The Rune Lord of Lust, followed by their name.
Lust.
We'll just call them a Shah for now.
Wait, a Rune Lord?
Yeah, Rune Lord. Well, you guys never heard of this before?
I technically haven't.
No, we.
Technically, no.
We
The
ha-
only one who did is not here right now.
Yep.
Miguel?
Technically speaking, both Miguel and
They're-
Deanna would have
They're in
heard
a
of
third
the Rune Lord.
boat. They are currently in a third boat.
Yes.
That pushed him by the whirlpool.
Well, I mean, I do recall one of us reading something like that in the passages. I think he has the book with him.
I don't think we were allowed to take the book out with us.
True, that was an old book.
Yeah.
We have to pay a lot of gold to do that, which we're gonna have.
Look, I paid a lot of gold for that. That was 150 gold pieces.
Pointing at the book in Deanna's hands.
Deanna will kindly hand back the book as he looks up to the door, as he then says, if what we are dealing with is a Rune Lord, we need to make sure that we are ready for whatever we can get in there for. Be it a Mind Flayer or whatever the hell this Rune Lord guy is.
Can someone explain what a rune lord is?
Everyone who has knowledge history, roll me knowledge history.
Let's see if I have it.
I do not have it.
I doubt I do.
Hello
We'll
there.
see.
However, can I substitute
Hello
with
there.
local?
No, because this is ancient
Sorry.
knowledge. I can only
Yes.
allow to substitute it with. I would only allow to substitute it with Arcana.
I do not
So
have
would I
either, so.
roll? What would I roll?
You will roll a knowledge history or a knowledge local.
Arcana.
No, Arcana.
Sorry. I'm doing multiple things at a time. Knowledge history or Arcana. Sorry.
Knowledge, history, or Arcana. They're the same
Better.
bonus. I'm gonna go with history.
Yeah.
Let's see what I roll
Remember-
here.
Remember, you gotta make sure you have a point in it to use it.
Oh, he's a wizard. He has a point in everything when it comes
Okay,
to history.
That's another
Nice.
23, DM.
So you would know that when it comes to the Rune Lords, so Thassalon itself was founded by the first king Jin, and at some point, Jin was ousted and replaced. The rule of Thassalon was changed over to seven Rune Lords, essentially wizards that have mastered like one of each of the different cardinal sins of magic. So you had the Rune Lords of greed, gluttony, envy, lust, wrath,
Oh boy.
and so on and so forth, with also pride and lust in there as well. there have been like it's not like there was only one like Rune Lord, but only one held the title of Rune Lord for each respective side at one single time. And you would not necessarily know anything about Shashamo. But you do know that Rune Lords of Lust did exist, and they did rule the land of 𝓲𝓛𝓷𝓾 before its downfall.
He will share this with the group, basically saying, "Oh yeah, so the Rune Lords were basically 7 wizards, each in each individual scope of magic, abjuration, evocation, so on. But they called them cardinal sins because, well, after King Jin fell, the rule went to them, and they took over the rule of Eslan after that. Although this one, Shah, we call him, is the Rune Lord of Lust. Not sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with enchantment.
Horny motherfucker. Right? No, I'm kidding.
The moment he says Rune Lord of Lust, Diego's going to then say, so I have to be careful to not get hit.
Is
Fantastic.
that why there's so many less spawn down here then?
Oh.
That would explain a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, I did do research on the lust spawn when we were at the library.
Oh? What did it turn up?
Well,
From what you recall, the Lust Spawns are essentially created soldiers for the Rune Lords. Something akin to that. But I do believe...
However, they also have a sin scent, which lets them track the ability to their sins, so the lust spawn can smell when you're horny. Don't get horny, please.
Well, it particularly can smell someone who has particularly indulged in the sin of lust. So you don't necessarily need to be horny in the moment. If you have done a lot of lustful things, they can find you easily. As if
I
you are
should be just fine.
Also, if you do get bit, you basically have to wait for it to wear off.
Or
We
you can
don't
use...
have calm emotion. I don't think that we have calm emotions, or remove enchantment, or remove curse.
Calm Emotions, I believe, is a spell that the War Priest can use.
Let me check. I see it on my spell list. Let me see what level it is. It's a level 2 spell. I could get it. It's a level 2 spell.
But Bone Shaker.
Yeah.
Bone Shaker. I have 2 level 2 spells. What's my other one actually? Let me see.
I do believe, just looking at the time, I do believe we're going to end it here. That's a nice place to end it on.
Oh, I have Bull
Yeah.
Strength.
That's a nice place to end it.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, well, mentioning that is important.
Because I can prepare for tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah. I know exactly who we're going to rate now.
But first experience.
Yes, experience.
I have to.
Please tell me it's enough. Please tell me it's enough.
So, a total combat experience, you guys earned a total of 4,200. We are currently 5 players.
Oh, 4,000. Okay.
Yeah, we're currently 5 players, which puts each of you guys are going to get like around 850 each, but I'm topping that off with attendance bonus and RP. So let's say each of you guys get 1,200 today.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, dang, 300 off, right?
I want to say the only one who doesn't get it will be Ulan and Asri. That's only because I'm pumping them up to 5th level if they want it.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. I am not 300, 250 experience points off from reaching level 6.
Well, I'm 7,000 off.
I'm a couple thousand.
But yeah.
No, Dave, just basically attend next session.
Yeah.
Just show up and do nothing.
Can't do that.
But yeah, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm gonna be back afterwards. Bye bye.
Bye. Alright. Time to go and raid someone while he's away.
Well, I'm gonna exit out of the,
Who?
I'm gonna go raid Rainhet if you guys want to join.
No.
Nah.
Oh, come on.
Already left the
She-
stream.
She's
Yeah, I
a
hella
blend,
left.
she's a blend user.
What?
All right, let's go say hi.
By we means Dane.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I have to go take care of college stuff, so I will be.
Alright,
bro, I
good luck,
feel
man.
you, bro.
Good
I
luck.
really
Had
did.
fun. I'm gonna be here next Monday too because surprisingly we observe Martin Luther King Day.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Does FIU do that, Arslan? Do you
I don't know. I don't.